Anyone else do the stupid thing as a kid where you tried to slide and then turn around as you're sliding, so you were sliding backwards?
No,
I
I
think
was
so.
just
That's
fighting for my life. I was
I think I would usually like do like a power slide isn't the right word, but like sort of one foot in front of the other slide and
Yeah.
then turn right at the end.
Try to do like a pose.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah.
distance was my goal
Mm-hmm.
as far as you could go.
Because yeah, if you
Man, I
had
was
any sort of hallway, perfect.
yeah. No, I was an idiot and like literally the second you start sliding, I would try to turn around and start sliding backwards.
Mm.
Ate shit every time.
But kept doing it.
Oh yeah.
Sounds about right.
It's called persistence.
That sounds like, I don't know, a guy thing to do. I don't know why. Just specifically. I could just see the meme like why guys live longer or girls live longer than guys. Because my brothers were like that too. They do like crazy stuff while snowboarding, and I'm just like trying to survive. Speed is key.
Oh, so is that actually Nick, or is that Nick in a car?
Nope, I'm home.
Oh, okay.
Welcome
Just
home.
the weight from being in the car doesn't really do anything.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I think we're good to start then.
Perfect timing.
Oh god, right, a recap's a thing. Fuck, what do we have?
Where we were at an inn like together for once.
Yep, you were in. You actually met up with each other. Half of you weren't lost in the middle of a city that you've never been to.
Mm.
I say half of you, but mostly one of you.
That's rough.
Okay, it would have been worse if it was before. Luckily, I've been to a big city before. Okay. Would have been like falling in the streets.
You guys were at the Fancy Helm, the upscale tavern in the area. I think we ended with everyone going to sleep, right?
So before Mival goes to sleep, she's gonna go.
Oh yeah, we were dancing. I was dancing.
Yes.
Sorry.
She's gonna go to Horzu's room.
Ingy.
No.
She's gonna knock on the door.
Horzu, the whore, Sue.
No.
Oof.
Who is it? I'm not dancing.
He's just in a robe. Sorry, go on.
Armored robe.
No, I was about to say we can see his face.
Oh, chainmail.
It's a chainmail robe.
and he has it like wrapped around like the mom pose with the arms.
This is something I would want to fucking draw, but no, chainmail.
Balaclava as well.
Realistically, it's the worst thing ever.
I'd like the texture.
I don't know. You
wear
imagine
it,
all
but
those
I want to
chain
touch
links
it.
pinching your hair.
I mean,
like, everywhere.
Say, like if you're not wearing anything underneath, that would be the worst.
I just want to bite it.
Clanking all over your nips, like I don't want that.
Right, pinching your nips, all the hair, like literally everywhere.
Mm.
You ever see joggers after they're done jogging and their nipples are super bloody?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Okay, this is why guys should wear bras, maybe. Yeah, see, girls don't get it because we wear bras.
I've heard of that.
But
it's the shirt constantly rubbing up and down on your nipples.
Yeah.
Shapes them so badly.
Dude,
I saw somebody
worst.
like.
Dude, I'm like holding my nips right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But what the fuck? That's awful.
I've seen a shirt with the nipple, like the area around the nipples cut off, so they just had like 2 holes, so they didn't have to shave.
So like Mean Girls.
Just their nips are out.
Yeah. I feel like
nips out on
you
a
could wear
Tuesday
like
afternoon.
face tees or something underneath, so they wouldn't rub.
I like something. Huh?
How do we get on nipples? Who's playing with them?
Don't worry about it.
Horzu said he wasn't ready, so Marxie's, I guess, waiting.
Sorry, we made a lot
Yeah,
of assumptions about what was going on. All right, go.
That's not real.
Man, that's always the best idea, to have a group of D&D players and probably all of them have fucking ADD.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine's
I have not been diagnosed.
By
yet.
definition.
No, I think it's worse when all but one have it.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Which one?
My eyes have been cursed.
Nick.
Sorry, I just got distracted.
Anyway,
I like the vibes though. I'm having a
Yeah,
great
it's good.
I throw the door open and I take the Rock Lee pose from Naruto.
I wish I knew what that was, but okay.
oh, which one? was
I don't
Karate stance.
remember.
What?
Oh, okay.
Oh, look,
His
stand
fake
in
pose.
front.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yep. All right, I had to look that up real quick.
I sigh and I go, I don't know what you're doing, but I have something I need to ask you about.
You can't tell, but I'm squinting.
Can I come in?
Well, I guess so.
And I walk in, just past him.
Does he have a scented candle?
Nah, it's a scented banana.
Bananas are always
I
scented
just
though.
light Mr. Split on fire.
Yeah, but if it's a different scent than banana, it's weird.
Oh no.
All right.
So yeah, I walk in,
Mhm.
wait for him to close the door.
I sit down and I put my fingers tips together, you know? Thinking pose style.
Droop, droop, droop. That's the fingers.
Man, I'm wanting to butt in so much.
I kind of look at him. I'm like, I'm not angry at you. I'm upset at what happened, but I have something I need to ask you. After we got out of that place, something appeared in my pocket, and well, out of everyone besides the granny, who is not here, I'm assuming she's at her family, where her family is. You be the one to think it through the most. And I take out the paper and I show him.
Oh boy, you get to read this thing.
I am a genius,
Okay.
after all.
Wait, so
Okay.
Mare did go to her family?
Yeah, I
with
thought Mare
nobody?
was. I thought Mare was.
Oh.
I
I
thought you
thought
were still
at this
driving.
point
She
Mare
did
was still
say,
at the
I'm gonna
tavern.
go.
Yeah, she said
It's
she was
fine.
going to her son's house to enjoy
Oh,
a
okay.
meal and
Oh,
not deal
nice.
with us.
I don't know
Yeah,
if that was
sorry, I did
serious
not
or
remember
Really?
that.
Yeah, I
Just
didn't know
enough
that was
me?
serious.
No,
Just
that
gonna
sounds like
assume
that
I
would be
was-
serious.
I was
slightly
going to
petty
sleep.
for or
And-
Isla, but
Yeah.
we get you on there.
I just didn't
Okay.
believe you were. I was upstairs already. No, I was dancing.
All right. Okay.
I wasn't. I was
You
having a great time.
dance. Just
Yeah,
dance.
so Horzu, in your journal you should see a thing.
Have a nice,
Uh,
fun read there, bud.
It's long.
Oh, I wish I could read. Wait, where is it?
Oh,
Should be near the
here.
notes for Felbar. I hate to say the name
Oh,
of
I
the
see it, I
note.
see it. I see
Yep,
it.
okay.
while he's reading that, really quick. Hey, Sparks. Well, hey everyone, I guess. Me and Worf were playing Red Dead Redemption 2, right? And we're
Mm.
making the joke because like whenever I play it,
Wait, you can play with
people.
people?
Oh, online.
Online.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I pick up the accent. Like
Oh, no.
ridiculously.
Yeah.
And then we were joking that what if we did like Jaffle, but with the
Oh.
Texan accent.
Oh,
And
what's
it
the
was
Jaffle?
it
Poor
was so
Jaffle.
good. I'm gonna mess it up, but we're kind of down pat. It was so good. So fucking good.
Gotta go get a sarsaparilla.
Right,
it
like,
worked.
Like a southern Texan accent with a lisp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so hard. We both like sort of like froze when
can-
we're trying to think.
I don't even have Jaffle's voice down.
Gotta
Oh,
catch up to that there stagecoach.
No.
Wait, what was the sheriff one? Do the sheriff one. Go on, please.
I can't remember
Oh, it was Sheriff something.
it. Sheriff's, there's a snake in my booth.
There was a snake in my
Oh.
boot. Oh.
Why?
Also, we found this video of a mouse. I think it was a TikTok, D&D TikTok, and it was a mouse saying, "Yeah, I'm sick of being underappreciated." And
It was a mouse that
yeah.
lisped.
it was just
Yeah.
Jaffle on the pig. It was crazy.
This is a lot of reading.
It is, yeah.
I assumed it was gonna be, so.
So I partially gave Mival a week to read it and think about it.
Hmm.
Um,
Alright, Worf, you got 5 minutes.
Can I borrow this for the night?
I have a time limit on it.
Oh,
no.
God, what's the time limit?
oh yeah, sorry. I forgot to add it again. In the bottom right of that page, there is a timer. Probably at this point, it would say. Because you were there. I guess that's the important question. Roughly what time at night is it? Like, is it like just before going to sleep around like 9 or
Well,
10? Or is
We
it,
waited for
Just
the
before-
instruments.
Going
Right?
to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll say it's probably 10 o'clock. The timer is 12 hours left.
Alright, let me speed read.
Sorry, I'll let you read.
No, this
It
is
is
great.
a lot to read.
There ain't room enough for two of us. So good.
Long list of things.
Alright, next campaign needs to be cowboy themed.
Dude.
No pirates. I want
No,
pirates.
cowboy!
Cowboy
Cowboy
pirates.
And... cowboy
Yeah.
pirates!
I mean, that's the thing. They're sort of like birds of a feather in a way, you know.
They could
Like,
exist in the same
Yeah,
universe.
I think
Yeah.
so. Like land
Obviously.
pirates, you know.
Honestly,
Yeah.
they're around the same time. Like, I'd say pirates are a bit earlier.
Yeah.
They were close.
Oh, wait, there's a post about this. I need to find it.
Is that a mushroom or a fan?
It's a
Oh,
fan.
it's a fan.
Oh no.
Bum bum bow 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 bow. But yeah, Red Dead's been pretty fun. We steal boats, and I suck at fishing. But oh yeah, and I have Steve in that. My horse's name's Steve. It's Lady Steve, by the way. Steve's a lady, if you didn't know.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, Steve's a lady horse. Anyway, and in the game, I gave him,
Oh,
him wow, I just sucked it. Gave her pink hair.
it's completely
What the
viable.
fuck?
Look at this. Look at this.
Okay, where are we looking?
D&D.
D&D crew.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
100% historically possible as well.
Yeah, easy. I could be like a cowboy woodpecker.
Oh, Victorian Gentleman Thief is like, I just want to draw the dresses, man. I can do it. I would like suffer, but it's okay.
Howdy, ma'am.
I just like would like look at you with disdain. Who is this ruffian? This absolute doesn't even have a hat. Well, no, he'd have a hat, but like not a proper hat.
Had a little cat.
Mm. I want to make like.
Kind of wish if you knew ahead of time who you were going to show the contract to, I could have given that too early.
Yeah.
Okay, I read it. Sorry, I took my
Oh.
headset off because I couldn't pay attention.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop talking. Alright.
So, based on what you think of it, if you want to join me on that, I will accept, but if you say no, I'll decline.
Damn, Jaffel wasn't invited to this weird secret thing. Sorry, go on.
This is something that I know the others would jump into without thinking, and I know you
Small brains.
I know you would give it some thought.
Thank you. That's a
12 hours to make a decision on it?
Yep.
bubblegum.
Let me sleep on it. I'll have my answer by 7 a.m. How's that?
That's fair. One more thing.
Hmm.
I am sorry for anything that I've done to slight you. And as an apology, you can ask one thing from where I've been.
Hmm.
One thing, and it can't be too detailed.
Oh, that rules out the important question.
Ooh, 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 hey.
Wait, what?
That
Should
rules
we
out-
should we deafen
rules out the
ourselves?
important question.
Yeah, maybe actually. You want us to
The most important question.
Secret.
It's too detailed though.
Just,
I'm
just
not,
ask
okay.
to ask to pin her
Someone
down.
ping me when we're good.
Does she know Loden's favorite color?
What is his favorite color?
Oh, I'd be fucked if I actually answered that.
Sounds a riot with half the fucking party.
Can I,
they
can I,
actually
can I
deafen too.
get a coupon of this question? It's too on the spot. I need some time.
I really want to say no. Yeah, you can.
One-time offer.
You know it can't be too detailed.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
But just know I am sorry.
Ah, I do the hand wavy thing. Yeah, it's in the past. In the past.
She
Of
nods
course, who
and
lives in the present, you know.
I see.
And I'm sorry for killing you and telling you to suck my metal nuts.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. To be fair, didn't know it was you. Just saying.
I know.
So we're good.
I didn't know it was you guys. He literally told me that I had to fight in the arena to get back to you guys.
Yeah, he's just come back anyway.
You can say that again. Meatball goes to walk out.
Bounce, bouncy, 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 fun. They're bouncy, 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 fun.
I'm sitting on the bed, scratching my metal chin. Deep in
Scratching my metal balls. Sorry.
Oh no.
That's all I can
Oh
think
no.
about.
And
You say
before
that, but he actually just has like a Newton's cradle.
before I leave, I look back at him and I go, and whatever you ask, it's only between the two of us.
Fair enough.
And I leave.
Ba-ba-da-da. Wait. I'm trying to do like a good sound effect for this.
For what? Hold music?
No, like you know, like sort of like dramatic effect, like she's leaving. It's like it's between the two of us.
I realize.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's just a, it's
Do you
just
like the
a
Hannah
Law and
Montana
Order.
music?
Jun jun.
Good.
It's
Approved.
between us. Dun dun.
Yeah, like you look
And
down
this
the
is
hallway
the
and it's
black
just Jackal.
No, no.
Oh, I didn't know Mary was playing the
great.
drum today.
Mm.
It'd be funny if you go
How-
to leave and you see Isla and Jaffel against the door with cups.
We totally would too.
I would. Actually, how is the dun dun sound even made? Is it drum?
I have no idea.
Probably like a gavel, but
Gavel. But
yeah,
like
it's
amplified.
it's amplified. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Jaffel, as she's in her room just chilling. She's just gonna write a poem. But I'm just saying,
Yeah, she's bringing it back.
she's bringing it back, yo.
Oh, I'm gonna be all sweaty from dancing. They got
We'll
like
get
a
it.
bath here.
We'll get another 3 poems, and then she'll forget for another like 3 months.
Hey, forget it was calculated.
Strategic forgetfulness.
No, it's
she was
called
depressed for 3 months.
it's called art block and it's very real.
That's what I'm saying.
But like they have bats here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take
Yeah,
a bath.
especially here. It's incredibly fancy.
Ooh.
Tub filled with hot water and random scents and flowers.
Just imagine like a bird going into a bird bath. I'm just like whoosh. Very happy. I don't think we had a lot of real bats on the way here.
Anyone else doing anything before night hits? Yes? No?
Nope.
I'm just typing, but I'll do
I
it
can't
later.
use any of
I'm
my
fine.
cooking
No, thank you.
abilities or utensils. Right, Mayor? Oh, Mayor's not here, I guess. I was dancing and didn't notice her leave or something.
Yep.
Aw. I might take note of that, but I can't. I'm not going out to find her. Again.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, the Tigger sticker was by accident because I was looking through popular gifts, but I was like, oh, okay, that works.
Okay. We'll start with yeah, we'll start with Donk.
Yes.
You go to sleep after having a weirdly eventful day. Won some money in gambling. Walked around a new city for a while. Had a very well-made and fantastic dinner, which for anyone else would be a feast. And as you slip into unconsciousness and going to sleep, everything kind of seems blurry for a second. And you kind of blink it away, and you're in a field. Grasslands as far as the eye can see. Not a tree in sight.
No, this is nice.
A slight breeze going by, which normally would feel cold, but to you, it's whatever. And as you look around, you see two things off in the distance. One to your left and one to your right. And at first they look like still images. Statues, maybe. And then as you peer closer at one, the scene begins to animate. On the left side, you see yourself. You see yourself in combat, with your allies around you. And as the flow of combat goes, you're watching yourself almost deflect and interpose yourself in between attacks that weren't meant for you, but meant for those around you. And as the combat comes towards an end, you see yourself bloodied and scarred from several hits that weren't meant for you, were meant for your friends. But you see them in perfect condition, you having taken most of the hits for them.
Perfect.
And then you focus on the right, and that scene plays out. And it's similar to Start. It's a start of combat. But then as you see your friends taking hits, as you see one of them drop, two of them drop, you see almost a blind fury come across you. And you go on a rampage, practically annihilating the enemies that stand before you, the enemies that dared knock your friends down.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, you see, while your friends are either unconscious or bloodied but still breathing, you stand before several enemies, all of which has been slain by your blade. Breathing heavily as you stare down at all of them, the rage kind of fades a little bit. Not quite all the way, though.
Hmm.
And then as you stop focusing on either scene, they both return to the still image. One of you interposing yourself between attacks, and one of you standing before enemies in a rage, in a fury. And they sort of fade further into the distance. Still there, but now weirdly far away.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I'm not sure. They both seem pretty plausible. Both these things can happen, and I think almost already have happened in a way. You probably just like sit down and think about what I just saw.
You're still in a field, nothing around you. Both images still noticeable in the distance, but a decent distance away.
You know, after a lot of thought, I guess, I'd probably try and approach the left side, the left image, where Donk's protecting his friends.
Okay. As you start walking towards that left image, the right one begins to fade. Do you continue walking?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. As you get towards that left image, you see the same scene playing out, this time up close, almost as if you're watching from your own eyes, and you can feel the movements, but they're almost automatic in nature. You're kind of just watching through your own eyes. And you notice the right side, the image off in the distance, completely fade and disappear. And then your dream fades out.
Interesting stuff.
Ominous.
Mayor.
Yes.
As you bed down for the night, enjoying a peaceful dinner with your family, finally catching up on some of the things you may have missed, catching them up on the things you went through. You fade into sleep. And as you blink away the blurriness, you're in a field. Grass as far as the eye can see, not a tree in sight. As you look around, you see two images. On the left, you see a battle playing out. You slinging spells affecting minds, twisting viewpoints. And you see, as a almost desperate last stand, casting your final spell for the day. And it's stronger than you meant for it to be. It's almost empowered. And then that scene fades as you look to your right. And you see almost a similar instance. But in this battle, as it plays out, you're casting buffs on your friends. You're giving them inspiration. But as you see some of your inspiration, while fully intended for one target, for one ally, seems to embolden everyone. And you see everyone make one large surge and turn the tide of battle. And then as the battle ends, that kind of fades, and they both become still images. One of you casting an empowered spell, and the other buffing the entire party. And they fade off into the distance. What do you do?
Am I aware this is a dream?
I mean, it's incredibly bizarre.
We've also been through a very weird dreamlike instance.
I'm honestly just gonna sit down, close my eyes, and do my best to try and wake myself up because I've had enough of this bizarre dream shit. Too old for this.
You spend minutes in this field. You start feeling what almost feels like 15 minutes go by. 20 minutes. 30 minutes. Still in the field.
I'm gonna try casting Thunderwave. Whatever it's called that I have.
You go to cast and nothing happens.
And then I'll slowly pick myself up and just start walking with my cane. No
Towards
direction in
anything, or
particular,
just aimlessly?
just walking.
Okay. The entire time you're walking, those images seem like they're in the same distance. Nothing around you, nothing around you changes. You just continuously walk in an endless field.
What if I slap myself a little bit?
When you stop, you look around, and despite having walked a fair distance, it feels both images are still the same distance away from you.
What if I focus on the image where I'm inspiring everyone and walk towards that image to get closer?
You start walking towards the the inspirational image, the image where you're empowering everyone, and then the one on your left showing an empowered spell begins to fade away. Do you continue walking?
Yep.
Okay. As you get closer to this one, you see the image, or you see the scene play out again, almost like you're watching yourself, watching through your own eyes.
Are those
As
people I'm empowering, like, donking them? Like, do I recognize those people?
yeah, it's your allies around you, the
I
same
run that
party you.
direction. I'm kidding.
It's the same party you've been with. Both images show similar things. You fighting with your party and casting an empowered spell, or fighting or assisting your party and buffing them.
Okay. I just keep walking.
Okay. Yeah, you get to the scene where you're inspiring everyone, and the scene of the empowered spells completely fades out, and then you slip back into unconsciousness.
Okay.
Jaffel.
Man, I already been through this. You can't do this again.
Please.
I thought I was safe. Sitting
My-
over here.
I was gonna have a heart attack. It's fine.
Alright, go ahead, sir.
After having a sort of eventful day, I mean, you went to a
Coffee
nice
shop.
coffee shop with Horzu,
That was good.
had a decent talk with Horzu and everything. Then had a very nice dinner at a honestly very fancy and almost not quite gaudy, but they definitely show some of the wealth. But having a wonderful dinner at the tavern, you finally get in bed after finishing your poem.
Oh, you want to see my poem?
Sure.
Yes.
Alright, 1 second. It's not much of a poem, but I'll read it out.
Ringo was a good movie too. Boy.
Oh, Jackson. Oh, Jackson. I wonder where you lay, if you forgot our adventures in our southern haze. I fear the way I left, how I left you fathers. Would you ever find me after lossless slaughter? I have friends now. They remind me of you. I can't remember the rest. That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Heartrending.
Okay.
As you fall asleep thinking of either maybe the rest of that poem and whether it continues further, or maybe a different one, you fade into dark and then kind of blink away the blurriness, and you're in a field.
I'm not this shit again.
Alright.
On the left, you see an image play out. A scene where, again, a battle's going on. And your friends taking a lot of damage. Some of them bleeding horribly. And as you cast healing on one, you see that same healing, while intended for one target, partially spreads throughout the field. and you see some of the minor wounds on everyone else close up a bit, and that gives them the last bit of effort they need to close out the battle. And as you shift your focus and look at the right image, a scene plays out. This one, a little bit similar to what you've seen in some of your beast forms, but almost slightly different. As you're a panther fighting, slaying your foes, you see the panther form having cut marks on it, a deep gash in the side, and then almost through a bestial instinct, you see the panther turn to a dead body, bite down on it, rip a chunk of the body off, and swallow it.
Ooh.
But then you see the cuts on the panther begin to seal, and the bleeding staunches and slows. And then it ends with the panther being able to finish off the final enemy. And as you stop focusing on that, they both fade into the distance and become still images.
Mm-hmm. So, question. Before they turn into still images, in the one where I'm healing folks, who is injured and how?
Everyone's, from what you can recall, everyone's fairly injured. No one quite unconscious, but several you can tell are heavily wounded. And then as you seal the wounds on one, while not as strong as the intended heal, some of the minor wounds on everyone else close.
Hmm. I'd say I'll go towards the healing.
Okay.
And but I want to say that as I do, I'm reminded of sort of, so I was given a similar choice, not quite to this extent, in another dream sequence, and I'm reminded of sort of where my brain took me in the other one, in my beast form, and I sort of look behind at the panther, and
You look
heal us, I think.
behind, and the panther,
Yeah.
because you've started walking towards the healing, the image there is almost faded.
Mm-hmm. She
Do you
feels
continue walking?
like she will, but she takes a moment to just study it as it's fading, and almost, yeah, just sort of stares at it for a little while, and then turns around and, yep, continues to walk.
Okay. You see the same healing scene again playing out as if you're watching through your own eyes, feeling it play out, but not necessarily intending for it, just kind of watching through what seems like maybe a window. And then you fade back into unconsciousness.
Sweet.
Horzu.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
After reading through the thing that Mival gave you, and then pondering what you might ask her, you slip into unconsciousness as those thoughts go through your head. And then you wake up blinking away the blurriness, and you're in a field.
Just
And
a
as
big
you-
plain field.
Just plain grassland field, not a tree in sight. As you look around, you see two scenes play out before you. On the left, you see your allies fighting in battle. You see scenes where, as you're casting buffs and empowering your allies, you see some of that reflected back onto you. And then buffing yourself, you conversely feel an intended target receive a portion of that. And as you're going through the battle, you're seeing buffs pinging back and forth. You cast it on somebody and it reflects to you, and then you use that to continue on in the fight. And then after slaying a target, buff yourself and it reflects into an intended ally. Never the same, always almost a weaker version of what was cast. And you stop focusing on that and you turn to the right. And in the right, you see you're casting spells. In the middle of battle as normal, you see yourself thunder waving, pushing targets away, throwing out a magic missile. And you see Mr. Split up in the air. But then you're seeing yourself cast spells through Mr. Split. And you see a thunder wave emit from him. But the thunder wave is stronger than you remember. Stronger than if you were to cast it. And as the thunder wave cracks loudly around Mr. Split, not only is everything around him horribly damaged, but you see Mr. Split crack in half. And then you see him fade and the gem he was falls to the ground.
Not Mr. Split.
No, no, Mr. Split.
I've already got Mr. Split the second, man.
And you look and the gem is still intact. At least it looks still intact, but you can't quite tell.
Oh shoot. Huh.
And you stop focusing on the image and both fade into the distance.
Yeah, I want to get a closer look at that Mr. Split fight, not gonna lie.
Okay. You start walking towards the fight with Mr. Split and the almost amplified spell. As you start working towards that, the image on the left starts to fade. Do you continue walking?
Yep.
Alright. As you see this scene play out, again, from almost like watching through your own eyes through a window, seeing the movements that you make, and then seeing Mr. Split vanish and the gem falling, you look closely and the gem is mostly intact. There's a slight crack on it. And then everything fades to black. Mival,
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Oh damn.
you, I assume, sitting on a roof somewhere?
Oh yeah.
Perched up like
Yeesh.
a bird.
I am the knight.
Stare up in the,
No one's
Hey.
stare up
judging
in
her
the
like doing
stars.
like that. Well,
And as you're wondering what Horzu's decision might be, what his question might be, what you might have to admit to, you fall asleep having these thoughts go through your head. And then you wake up, blink away the blurriness, and you're in a vast field of green. Not a tree in sight.
Mival looks around like almost in a skittish way, but seeing that there's no one around, she puts her hand down on the grass, and it's almost like the same feeling as when she finally got out of that place, and she touched grass for the very first time.
Yes.
And she,
No, we're gamers, we don't touch grass.
Yeah.
Mival's not a
Don't know
great
about that.
gamer.
I did that once. Would not recommend. Got very itchy.
Yeah.
Listen, D&D is great. It allows you to do things that you can't do in real life.
Mm.
And she looks
Exactly.
around.
Like, kill people.
Oh,
Yes.
you guys didn't do that? Sorry, I'm kidding.
What?
well,
I mean,
Sorry.
quick, cut the
Australian
stream.
pest.
Murder is wrong.
Convicts, what can I say?
Yeah, you're in the field and you look around and you see two images. And you see scenes play out. On your left, you see a scene of you're very quickly going around a battlefield. Using your feline agility that you have, through a burst of movement, you're not only moving fast, but you're making more attacks than normal. Your swings are faster. You sprint over and swing it and cleave a hand off of a target, swing over and then slash across someone's back. Sprint to a third and slice them across the chest. And all of your movements are much faster. You're used to the speed of when you really need to get that burst of agility. But combining that with swings and attacks, it's almost a blur every time you move. and that image stills, and you look to your right. And this one, it's weird, you don't see yourself at first. You just see a field of some of the slavers that you've slain before. But their backs are to trees and buildings. And you see out of the shadow a rapier pierce through the chest of one and slip out. But then as you look at the shadow, you see yourself, and it fades into the shadow. And then you look, and across the way you see a second target, a rapier pierced through their chest, and your same face peering out of that shadow.
Huh.
And then that scene fades. They both still and fade off into the distance.
Shit. Um. She's gonna go towards the right,
Towards the shadows?
towards the shadows.
Okay. As you start walking towards the shadows, you look to your left and you see the image of you sprinting around a battlefield start to fade away. Do you continue walking?
Uh. Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna continue walking.
Okay. As you get to that scene, you're watching through your own eyes, and you're almost feeling it. You're stabbing someone and then sinking into shadow, coming up behind another and stabbing them. And then you fade to black and return to unconsciousness.
Okay.
Photo.
Isla.
Yep. Oh no.
After having an interesting day of partially being lost in a new city and then finding your friends again, having good interactions with them, with Mare almost teasing you,
Yeah.
and enjoying the music at the end of the night, dancing,
That was fun.
you go to sleep,
Mhm.
and everything fades to black. And as you wake up, you blink away the blurriness, and you're in a field.
Mhm.
Endless green, no trees.
Does it feel real? Or like a dream?
It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell. Okay.
You kind of poke at yourself, and
Yeah. Can I like
you,
pluck a feather? Do I like feel the pain?
you feel everything,
Oh.
but you go to cast anything and nothing happens.
Oh, I was about to, I mean, I didn't even have my detect spells ready, so I can't use them. Right? Like my detect magic or evil and good. Damn it.
You look around and two scenes play out before you. On the left, you see your allies, your friends, at least those you've recently met. And you see as you're healing them, you heal one, and then a shimmering field appears right next to you. And as you look around, you see one of your allies about to get attacked and stabbed. And that shimmering field, as you point, it shifts over and interposes itself between the swing of the blade. And it lessens the blow, still causing a shallow cut, but looking almost superficial in the amount of damage it might have done. And that shimmering field fades. And then as you stop focusing on that and then look to the right, the one on the right plays out. And this one, you're attacking people. You're smiting them. You see as you stab someone, a divine light hit them. And the searing of the smite almost burned most of them. But then you see a second target next to them. Not the one you hit, not the one that had the divine flash on them. Almost receive a similar burning of divine fury. You see minor burns across them. Not as much as the target you hit, but almost a minor reflection of what was done to one. And then as that scene ends, they both become still images and they fade to the distance.
Oh, so it's just those two scenes, empty field. There's nothing else.
Yep.
Go look around. This does not feel right.
You look around, not even a sun in the sky.
Oh, this is ominous.
Which is weird because it looks like a bright day.
I would walk to the left. With
Okay.
the shield.
So you start walking off to the left with the shimmering field. And as you walk to that, the scene on the right fades. Do you continue walking?
Yes. Concerned.
Okay. You all wake bright and early in the morning. All having had weird experiences. Nothing
This
feels
time
different.
We didn't see anybody else in our dream. Well, wait, yeah, I saw other party members in my dream.
I don't know. Did you?
Oh, I was gonna ask, did I have all my gear on too? Like my sword and shield in the dream?
From what you recall, you had plain clothes.
Oh, okay.
Well, I go downstairs awkwardly and try and get food.
Oh, I'll also say, there's a secondary homebrew thing that I would like to implement. Because there is no reason in D&D to stay at a expensive tavern versus a cheap tavern. I'm going to slightly change that. As you have stayed quite expensive tavern, if everyone would go ahead and roll 2d8 for me.
2D.
Server, thank you for that sub. I appreciate you.
Oh man.
Hold-
So wait, why are we doing this?
Just
I
roll
don't know,
2d8.
but I got.
Why? I didn't stay in the
You
thing.
did well. I didn't.
Are you
Oh, that's right, you
okay?
didn't.
Yeah, do I do it?
She was nearby. I mean, she entered. She listened to some music.
Mifal didn't, and Mare, while you didn't, you stayed with your family, and they are
Rich.
well off. So I would say you get the
Alright.
same effect. I mean, the perks of being court maid. Also, like a high priestess or some shit. Anyway, for whatever you rolled, if you would go ahead and add those to your temporary hit points.
I am a tank.
Oh man, fuck,
Nice rolls, Jeff.
fuck.
At least you
Fucking
got
black
something.
Motherfucker.
Well, you
Jesus
could have
Christ.
slept in the end.
No, I couldn't
I'm
have.
so mad. I'm so mad.
I mean, it was technically possible, is what I'm saying.
The wonders of
Fucking-
sleeping in luxury and
fucking-
comfort.
Fucking motherfucking.
Oh,
Sorry.
my health
I'm
is
very
still at,
upset about that.
at what it was hurt at before, right? So
Oh, yeah,
I
you
slept,
can
so it's
reset,
back-
yeah, long rest and shit, all your spells, all your health, whatever. You can
yeah.
reset all of
I
that.
fixed my spells.
Also, for I think the two of you that have magic items with charges on them,
My earring.
I
And my
believe
spices.
they only
No,
get
get
so
rid
many
of
charges
this
back.
Oh,
So
I'll get 5.
whatever the item states.
Look at it.
Horn.
Horror.
Horn.
Wait, so I rolled
Horn.
15. Do I get 15 temporary hit points?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot.
Jesus.
The horn of
Yeah,
Violet
let's all
Horn,
talk about how we got double digits.
right. The horn gets
I was
1d4
just
back.
concerned.
Motherfuckers.
Oh, the horn, right.
Wait, the horn gets what?
I
Oh,
don't
the
remember where
one-
my
1d4.
items are. Items.
The earring of message gets 1d4 plus 1, so I don't think you can roll anything lower than what max is.
So do I roll?
For the earring, I wouldn't bother, just because even if you rolled
Oh.
a 1, it would max out.
Nice. Let's go
And
here.
then the spice pouch gets 1d6 plus 4.
Hmm.
So roll anything other than a 1, and it's capped out.
Okay. Plus, I'm probably not going to use it today. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is it's more important for the commonly used or like often used items that have charges.
Hmm.
Like, boy, let me tell you, if you ever get a staff that has charges, have fun if it hits 0.
Uh-oh.
Why not? Why?
But also, they only get so many charges back every dawn, or usually every dawn. There are actually a couple items that are like, at dusk, you get charges back for whatever reason.
Darkness staff.
I think that's usually what it is. It's like anything usually associated with the Underdark or something similar.
Nice.
Suya Isla roll a d6, and I mean, if you get a 1, it still doesn't matter.
Nice. Hey.
So, so yeah, both your earring and the spice pouch are at max charges.
I got good dice. Saw some rainbow dice on Amazon and I had to stop myself.
Gotta go to Kraken Dice.
No. Okay, you know what happened? I'm getting so I looked at it on Amazon and then I was on Reddit and I got an ad for like a bag that holds all your dice in different like compartments. And I'm like, you're watching me. I didn't even buy them. It's just like, here, there's a D&D bag pouch you can buy. Felt very on the nose.
Pro tip: don't buy a chainmail pouch unless it's lined. Thing will wreck
No,
dice.
Yeah.
it was fabric. Why would you buy a chainmail?
A lot of people have chainmail bags. They're super sick, but man, they they destroy the dice inside.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Unless they're
I just-
lined. Some
I
of
don't
them
like-
are lined with cloth and they're really good.
Metal bags.
So yeah, everyone wakes up feeling well rested, except for Meval who slept on a roof. You just feel normal.
I'm gonna go straight to Horace's room.
Mood.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't see any downside to it, right? Ish.
Mm. There's one.
Are-
There's
Are you guys in
one.
your room? Like we can't hear you.
Yeah, I would say we are. There's one rule that I don't like.
Which number?
12.
Or is it on the- Yeah, it kind of locks you in, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. So, what do you think?
Who's the current head?
Someone by the name of D.
These
I'm-
nuts.
Dick.
Ah,
It was coming.
no.
I knew it was coming. That like silence afterwards, I was like, oh, I'm gonna hear something.
I had to so quickly unmute
You
to
asked
try
her.
and say something.
No,
You!
don't understand.
You did it, Alex.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He
didn't
knew
have
You
to say
don't
it out loud.
understand. I'm looking at an Arbor reference and it's got like a big PP like cover and it's just ah,
The PP cover.
Let's go.
but it's like PP shaped, you know.
Oh yes, the cod piece of empowerment.
I don't know, like there's no reason for it to be like that. And I didn't notice till I downloaded the picture.
You say that, but male ego states it does.
I just feel like it'd be target me.
All right, I say go for it, but I don't know. Number 12 is scary.
Jaffel is doing a little dance down the hallway.
Oh, I gather my stuff and look out at Jaffel dancing like, hello?
Oh,
Good
hey! Morning!
I like you. I like your dancing.
Oh, thank you. Wouldn't weigh me down the stairs?
Uh,
Da, 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 da,
Got a
da,
weird
da, da,
question.
da, da, da. Huh?
did you have like weird dream? You know, I kind of saw you again, you know, after what happened last time.
Oh, yes. I mean, to be honest, I've thought I had this dream before, but different. It's like a field.
Yeah. But I saw everybody fighting. Well, I saw like doubles of everybody fighting.
That was totally because I was playtesting it and then decided to do it later.
Oh, are you
Well, you know what?
prepared, man?
I'm not letting you forget. She knows. Jaffel got the double. Wait, you saw our field too? I didn't see any
Yeah.
of y'all actually there. It was like these picture shows.
Yeah, I didn't think you were there. Well, I saw everybody fighting, but like, I should have asked who we were fighting. Ah, that's fine. But
Doesn't matter. Anyway, oh well. So it wasn't like the other place, right? You got out fine.
yeah, I woke up like where. I mean, that's what happened last time too. But I mean, I was
Yeah,
asleep
but we
at the
didn't
time.
have to do anything, did we?
We don't feel weird, right? We're just well rested.
Yeah.
Okay. No like
Do I still have my
surge-
ears?
no surge of
like-
power.
She like pulls her like hair back to reveal her big ass
Yeah,
ears.
yeah.
Are
You
they
look,
still
you look
there?
great. You look fine.
Oh, thank you. Oh, well, no,
Uh,
that's so strange. I wonder if the others had dreams too.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask them.
Ah.
I was given a choice. Were you?
Yeah. Really, really weird one.
Really strange. Yeah.
Basically
Alright.
between
Hmm.
defense or attack. Mostly.
I mean, Similar here. Similar here.
Am I missing the
What?
feather I plucked off earlier?
That'd be so cool.
No,
Okay, it's still there.
Oh, you need a feather? I have some of
Mm.
yours still.
You know, as a friend, you can look after them. I'm okay with that.
do
Okay.
you want yours or not yours?
I
Do you want to pass the other feather?
wait, what do you mean? Why do you have?
Never mind.
Never mind.
Never
You've
mind.
had bird
keep bringing
friends
that up.
before?
I have a lot of bird friends.
Yeah, what if
And
you close your
girlfriend.
Ooh.
Cool. Anyway. Wait, I was gonna say something. What's my brain doing?
That's a sentence.
Bird girlfriend.
Looked at Discord and
Being underappreciated.
Alright, well, I
Also-
mean, that's good to know. We'll have to ask the rest. Anyway, you ready?
I don't like. Yeah, I got my stuff together. We should probably find
Let's
everybody.
dance
else.
downstairs!
Hell yeah! I mean, no, that would be scary. Yeah.
She's done doing like a shake side to side.
I'm doing
She
like
have to-
skip.
on the stairs.
Can she
Skips
roll
down
to see
the
if she
stairs.
falls?
Oh
No.
oh,
I
go
will.
for it.
Just-
Both-
What
both
am I
of you were
rolling?
dancing.
Performance?
Both of you were dancing. I need performance.
Oh.
We're doing
love
like the
to
cha
dance.
cha.
I'm
That's
doing
not too
skipping.
bad. That's doing
Let
alright.
me read this really carefully. Performance. Okay, because last time I did like perception.
I don't know if anyone remembers, like, okay, like,
Oh.
anyone seen Friends? The episode where Monica has a
Mm-mm.
turkey on her head,
No.
and she's dancing with a turkey on her head. One second.
Seems unsafe. I'm just skipping. I'm not even like I'm doing a little twirl. Yeah. Quietly.
No, you guys are
It's
fine.
not- Yeah. Okay.
No,
I heard
man.
stairs and was like, oh no. Sorry, I didn't. Okay.
So are you wanting to sign this with me, Horzu?
Yeah, I'm down.
Is there a pen
YOLO.
anywhere?
For reference, 21. That's exactly the dance she's doing.
Sunglasses.
We need a pen.
I don't. How do you sign this without a pen?
I haven't. I have
You guys don't
an
have
ink
pens.
pen on me. Pull it out of my pouch. Whoosh.
Your bag of holding.
This is why you need me in my giant backpack.
I bet my small bag holds more than your backpack.
Maybe I'll look into getting one of those.
Or she signs it after you.
Sorry, I was distracted. You're both signing it?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Okay. You both signed the document. As you look down at the countdown timer in the bottom right, it has about hour and a half, 2 hours left. But as you finish signing it, We've all you said you were signing it second, right? Because he had the pen, yeah.
Yep.
As you finish the L in your name, the contract glows. There is a flash that hits both of you as you both glow like a faint blue, and then it fades,
Dang, I was gonna say My Little Mermaid vibes. No,
and then the
blue.
contract burns up.
I don't like
That's
this.
similar though.
As
But
you
I was
see at
not
the end
controlled.
of it. Oh, miss that. That be like that. That should be there. Yeah, no, one more space. And I gotta get the spacing right on this shit. And then
What the heck, motherfuckers? Jesus.
there we go.
Is
name
Jaffel
beautifully
thick?
signed at the bottom of a contract.
Think of what?
Like she's wearing a swimsuit, ready to go
Uh-huh.
go swimming.
Yeah, she likes to sunbathe.
Ooh. Wait, so when she sunbathes, does she get like a darker green or like?
Yeah.
You know what
I was
seaweed looks
considering
like
that
on
she
sushi?
tans a bit.
Seaweed.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. She does
And
tan
Would she-
for sure. Darker
If
What if she
green.
got
cares
lighter?
if anyone cares to see what they signed,
Uh oh.
you can look at it later.
Wait, we can? Do we know about it?
No.
Oh.
You have actually no idea about the contract. I just
I
like showing
know.
it off 'cause
Me and Jaffel are dancing down the stairs.
No.
Having a
but,
great time.
it'll be in
Feel
everyone's
slightly
notes
better.
look at later.
So so that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you think of a question?
Not yet. I'm thinking long and hard about this one.
All right. Let's go downstairs.
We gotta get Mary to like do a dance for us or do a song for us so we can dance to it.
As
later.
as we go downstairs,
thing,
I tell a joke first. How
She
many
grunts.
trials does it take to change a light bulb?
She gives him a look.
Just one. He holds the bulb and the universe revolves around him. Stupid elves.
I
Why
am
you gotta be
offended.
against elves?
I don't know. They're just kind of big weenies.
You're a big weenie.
Thank you.
Well, shucks.
Little shucks, I didn't want to say it myself. Just above average.
Oh God!
Oh.
You don't speak for Arthur in this department.
Ooh.
I was thinking, I'm like, why is Jaffel talking?
Well, he needs the bag of holding. Like, I mean, what-
Does he just hold it on his crotch the whole time?
yeah.
That's where I store it so I don't get pickpocketed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I make
Oh,
the joke
actually,
all the
wait a minute,
time.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The weenie.
I'm
the weenie.
sorry.
Pocket.
Okay, so we're down like downstairs now. We see. We
Yeah.
did a little shuffle.
Oh, shuffle, 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 shuffle.
Me and V. So Sparks. So me and Val and Worf came down.
Yep.
So that's 4 of us. Good morning.
Hello.
Did you guys sleep well?
No better than usual.
Like a baby. Woke up every 15 minutes, cried myself back to sleep. It was great.
Oh. Any weird dreams?
No.
No. Oh.
Damn, oh yeah.
And I look at V
yeah.
like, huh?
And I like kneel down very low. I think.
We must be twinsies.
Oh. Well, as long as it's safe.
Well, I think so.
All right.
Special dream time.
I just give you like a little high five.
Yeah, little high five.
Very small.
Well, I'll stand up and give you a low five. Yours
Okay.
is a high five. I give you a low five.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. So we're missing 2 people.
Are we? Isn't Donk eating half
No.
the bar?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Donk. But he came down first, didn't he?
Donk.
To eat.
Busy eating.
Good morning.
Did you have a
Oh,
dream?
hi. I had dream.
You did?
Yeah, that's what happens when you sleep, silly.
Oh my God, he
Yeah.
got you.
Listen. Okay. Oh,
Well,
it's important. Though.
well, I guess I only have nightmares.
Oh,
Don't you
Yeah.
said you're eating it.
sorry.
You
Jaffel,
said you're
drinking
eating
hot
it.
tea before bed might help.
Yeah,
Are you eating your normal like double portion?
yeah.
Okay.
Is
And
it-
a drink too, preferably.
Okay.
Early drinking today.
Uh,
Does it cost more here?
For food and a drink for your size,
Aw.
6 gold.
Sheesh. Okay. There
And
goes,
that's like-
huh?
I mean, it's good food, but also it's just like I say a regular ale. It's a really nice ale, but
Good
it's still
soup.
just ale.
It's not piss.
Nice.
Dog, pinky out.
But you didn't dream about us, did you, Dunk? Do you know?
No, I did. Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
perhaps we're
Club?
triplets. What happened?
Oh. Did you see a
well,
grassy
it was
field?
weird. Yeah, it was grassy.
Yo.
And then you guys are getting beat up
Like usual.
like usual. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Hope that
triplets.
can help in the future.
What do you mean
Did you hear that,
triplets?
Meatball?
You guys don't
We
look
fucking-
anything like me.
I know, but we had the same dream. Ish.
What are you
Not,
saying?
not quite the same.
I look just like you.
Dunk's
She, like-
14 Isla's tall.
She tries to go up on her tippy toes to
Yeah,
be as
actually,
tall as
though.
Donk, but she doesn't. Even when he's
I
sitting
like-
down.
I like scramble up a stool and stand on it.
Yeah, when you put it like that, I guess you're right.
Mivel touches her shadow.
Her own shadow?
Her own shadow.
What's a shadow?
She, just like any
Waves her
shadow,
hand
like
in front of the
yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
Yeah.
That's the question. If you touch something, are you also touching your shadow?
Well,
I don't
What
like
if you
that.
sit down, you're
Shadow.
sitting on it, yeah?
Don't say that.
a shadow is just the absence of light. Like, technically, it's nothing.
So the bottom of your feet when you step.
Listen, she don't know this, so she's touching it.
I'm sorry. But science. Knowledge. Does anything happen when you touch it?
Probably not.
Okay. So
Actually,
Mare's not
Plum.
here.
Wait, what?
You do that, and while you don't slip into it, you feel like a weird, like, non-resistance to it.
She pulls her hand back, like kind of freaking out.
Like it instead of feeling like a hard surface, it just kind of feels like you're more pushing on like cloth or something.
Okay.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
Anyone wanna? Can anyone get in touch with Mare?
Yeah, I thought Mare was here last night. I didn't see her go to bed. Does anyone know where she went? Well, we could check her room, I guess. But yeah, it's empty.
We went out partying again.
Partying where?
Typical. Typical.
All right, what are y'all doing for the morning?
I think we should figure out where we're gonna go next.
Yeah, I figure after I
Well-
have breakfast, I'll go find them.
I was thinking we could find Mare's grandson. See if he's done with what he was doing.
Well, Isaac.
Why are you sick?
Yeah. I should tell that to Isaac. He actually has COVID right now.
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
Party.
you're gonna be a dad.
Yeah, he showed his positive test strip.
Darn it.
Yeah, he doesn't feel good, but oof.
I don't know why that joke never occurred to me.
Yeah, I'm just not acknowledging it.
This is mean. It was a good one.
If you say so.
Oh man.
Just don't make eye contact.
Yeah, now you know how I feel.
what?
I'm not saying it.
Saying what?
Exactly.
I think I missed.
Anyway,
Good. Anyway.
Mm. Don't like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Horzu what he thinks we should do next. Horzu, what do you think you should do next? I trust your judgment. Well, no, I don't, but I want to hear your judgment.
Dang. Well, what are the options?
I don't like that only 3 of us had a dream.
Yeah, we got a bunch of weirdos in the party. What are our options? We could stay
Go
here
to-
and look around.
Go to the castle, right? The king of the castle.
We can go to the
king-
castle. If you guys really want, it's kind of a
We're not
shithole, but
bougie enough to get in though, apparently.
it's the castle. Are you sure?
I meant Dunk's castle.
Well, that's really far
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Yay. It is.
Oh yeah. We don't have to wait for Isaac, I forgot. Damn it. Oh, so you mean like in grand scheme of things. Oh. Yeah, so we almost decided we were going back to Donk's Castle anyway, right? We had to Mival has to pick up something.
That's
And
just for the
Dead
trip to
Snow.
the Anorak when we get there.
Raffle could
Since
go
we're going
flirt
back
with the
that way,
birds.
I was gonna say we could check in on the birds one more time. Now that you guys are wanted criminals, maybe she would have had time to think of something. Right, Jaffel?
Or we ignore the birds. Just a thought.
Well, I think one of them is selling something to Mival. And you gonna ignore me too? Hmm.
I don't know. Are you near Kokra?
No, but
All right then.
it seems like you've just narrowed your prejudice, which
Are
I mean,
you part of this douchebag bird army family thing? Hmm?
see, it seems like you've met a couple bad birds of a feather, and then not all
Yeah,
birds are
yeah.
like that.
No, but
You know?
they all get lumped in.
Why?
I have a question.
Hmm?
You guys still in the tavern?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no.
You
we're
saying that
having
out loud?
breakfast.
You know what? Yes, I am. 100%.
Oh, the Aarakocra! Oh no!
Okay. You're saying that out loud with the 4 foot tall Aarakocra behind the ball.
That's why I'm saying, like, not all Aarakocras are bad. A lot of them are nice.
Do I notice they're conqueror eyeballing me?
Oh, she's glaring at you.
Listen, it takes one bad apple to ruin a bunch, huh?
No, I give her like a smile, like, you know, we're working on it.
Or so
You're
you
like
say
pretty
we need
tall.
therapy, but I think you're the one who needs therapy.
Everyone
it's
needs
alright.
help of some kind. We love your in, by the way.
Yeah, the food was good actually. I'm impressed.
I just go, psh, and I walk outside.
All right. I mean, I've got all my stuff. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
We don't need anything else here, right?
Surprised Jeff will stay quiet during the whole thing.
Oh wait, we got
I was stretching. I heard it all though.
new names, didn't we? But none of them were for here, were they? Frick, where are the notes?
Yeah, one of them was.
I found him.
Bubble.
Defiant Bubble is okay.
Oh, sure.
Presumably.
Calcine. We're in Felbar, right?
Mm-hmm. Need to send them more paralytics. Hasn't heard from the group near Iron Slag. Where's that?
Have I made it yet?
Yeah, Horsey, you said you were. You
Breakfast.
did a huff and then turned towards the door, right?
Yep.
I just fell
Yeah.
there.
As you're walking towards the door, you see Mare walking in.
Mare! You made it. Good morning.
Good morning. You ready?
I'll be on the porch, and I keep walking.
What? Where did you go?
Stay with my family.
I just like my jaw just drops. There. You didn't
we
even
were your family.
communicate with us again.
Didn't realize I had to check in.
Well, we'll worry about you. And you told me you didn't you weren't entirely truthful with me either.
What did I lie about?
That we couldn't go to your family's house.
No, that was truthful.
I mean, it just doesn't feel very good.
If you were traveling for months and haven't seen your family, would you bring a bunch of people into their home for the first night you were there? Or are you just being a little selfish? Are we all ready to go? Have you eaten?
Just like look down.
I
You just
ate.
could've
It was
told us.
delicious.
I know you ate, Tonk.
At least someone cares.
By the way, for those that did get food here, it's 2 gold for food, another 2 gold for a drink.
I do not have a lot of money.
I'll buy everyone food. This one time.
Really?
Yeah.
I shall tip the bird.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
I don't even care anymore. You're
She's
a
like,
big
you know,
girl. You can do it.
not-
I don't care.
She's like half your height.
Okay, so that's
I tip
2,
5 gold.
4. Oh,
You tip what?
What?
Oh my god.
How
What?
much?
I think that's 4. Let's
Oh,
say
I said-
everyone eats.
I just said
so-
5. That wasn't that nuts.
What do you
And
mean?
you're what?
So that puts
Fucking in this place, 5 gold's nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Alex.
saying. I had to go up a little bit. This is fancy smancy.
Oh, never mind.
Because
I
they're
found it.
bougie doesn't mean we have to be.
I
Never
don't
mind.
know.
Iron
I don't
Slag's
want
way up
people
there with the
judging
ice
me.
mountain. I
You
don't
get
like
a
that.
$20 meal and you're tipping $30. It's like, Jesus
pretty bird.
Christ.
Pretty bird.
No, I mean, this is probably more like a $200 meal.
Oh,
And I ate
you
2 of them.
have enough
Oh,
money
God.
for chicken nuggets.
Thank you for the meal and the stay. My name is Jaffel Scorn.
I guess it's okay not to cook this one time. It looks good.
I'm talking to the bird. Bird, please.
Wait, which bird?
The bartender
Oh,
bird.
alright. She looks over your ears. Nice to meet you. Name's Kara.
Kara.
Named Garrett.
Didn't we meet another bird named Car?
Rar.
No. But wasn't there? What was that bird that
Oh,
was in
okay.
the in the?
Rar.
No.
Is she like a crow or like a certain kind of bird?
The one we
So
rescued
someone
that
got
one
thought about
time. Wait, that was
Huh?
Dara, right?
Yep.
Oops.
But we didn't rescue her.
Oh.
She was part
Kinda
of.
did.
No. We didn't rescue.
Well, we rescued a Eric.
Yeah. That
Well,
was in the
but
place where
the-
Jaffel ripped out that dead bird's
But-
feathers.
I didn't.
Dara-
I don't
Please
know.
tell
about
me you say that aloud too.
Dara is literally the Aarakocra that was with Dust when we saw
Ah.
Dust.
All right. Well, it was pleasant staying and meeting you. Have a
Man, it's always
lovely
awkward
day.
when your players remember more NPC names than you do.
That's okay.
Listen, I hyper fixate on this shit. Like, don't at me.
But is Kara like a pigeon or like what kind of bird? This
No,
side
you
of
got it
you.
right. She has more crow-like features.
Okay. Nice.
Shut up, Sparkle.
She does a cute little like bow and then leaves.
Sparks, are you getting all the ads on Twitch? Apparently.
You know, you can get an ad-free experience if you subscribe for free with Twitch Prime.
I thought I did.
Jesus.
Did I not renew it again? Damn it.
To be honest, even if I had it, I'd always forget.
No, you just forgot that you had a fucking subscription in the first place.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Hey.
No, I always remember it.
What do you mean?
I get an email every time it charges me.
Famers.
I just always forget how long it is.
Oh. I appreciate you.
2 years feels strong, man.
I literally hop on
Thank
the
you,
stream and be
Sparkle.
like, it's been how long? Fuck.
Nice job there, Wally.
2 fucking years. Holy fuck.
Yo, that's
Time flies when you're having fun.
I know, I'm the
He's just, he's just flexing on you now. Listen, V and Alex
Oh gosh,
are
I heard that
the
voice.
MVPs.
What?
V and Alex are the MVPs.
How?
Not there it is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate all y'all.
I've only been subscribed for like 6 months. That's
But
Mhm.
no, but here's the thing is V and Alex were the very first internet friends I ever had, so
Oh.
I think V beats me on subs though. I think you've been subbed like a couple months longer.
I'm not drawing Koopa cheeks. I'm not going to refund that, so you better do it.
Oh yeah, I offered to draw it. I just want to draw butt.
Koopa Koopa. Koopa
Anyway.
Koopa.
Where you guys
Yeah,
going? What are you doing? Who's doing what? Why are you burning down this place?
We're not burning it down.
What?
The bird was very nice. The food was very good.
I mean, Mival has some experience. Never mind.
What?
What?
I don't like this.
That was supposed to say Val.
What's
That's in the back.
just to
Getting distracted.
just a fucking vacuum with a cowboy hat.
Eh? Vacuum.
Darn it. Okay, let's go. Where are we going?
Well, I read the note, and he said something about there's a group near Iron Slag, which is also kinda on the way back. It's up in the mountain up there.
Oh, we're not going back there.
Nah.
Wait, what?
Well, I was about to say they're
Duh.
they're probably hostile.
Hey,
Yeah,
where are we not
they're-
going?
What? Yeah, what? Sorry, I did.
Oh
I-
yeah, well, be honest, I'm pretty sure they're dead. I'm pretty sure we already
Yeah,
found those
it's
guys.
been a while since she hasn't heard from the group near Iron Flag. Oh, that was you guys.
Yeah.
We are not
Could
going
be.
back.
Alright, that's good. Next
That was
on the
you guys?
agenda.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Milady. Sorry.
What?
Oh no. Gonna be some cheesy stuff.
I fucking can't.
Just like, I don't know what's going on. I cocked my head to the side. What?
How do we go to Unicorn Run?
Unicorn? Oh, you mean way down there?
I don't know, just sounds like a nice place.
Actually, that's near where I lived when I was born.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Darn.
I mean,
Yeah,
kind of near. I could see it.
Oh, alright.
Do we have a plan?
There's no reason to go.
Darn it. I
There's no
used to live near a
Jaffle.
lork.
There's actually no unicorns in Unicorn Run.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Why did
Unfortunately.
they lie?
I don't know. It just seems like a nice name.
A nice why. Alright, where we going, fellas?
I guess the way we came, right? To get back to Donk's castle.
Alrighty.
Didn't you,
Well,
Donk, did you
it's
say
not
your
my
heart was
castle.
injured
What
or
are-
something like that?
What are we
Sorry?
going to do there?
You said your heart was injured?
My
Yeah, what's
heart?
that all about, son?
What about my heart?
You need healing?
You said your heart was stabbed or something.
Yeah,
That's why
because we
you-
asked if it was
No.
heartbreak.
That's why
and
you
then
stopped
you
being a guard.
No.
said,
No?
you said something about your heart.
No.
I think
No.
you're lying.
I think
I'm
you guys
gonna-
just break my
I'm
heart
gonna
every
I'm
day
gonna
at
I'm
being
gonna
here.
intimidate Donk. Tell me the
Oh,
truth.
no.
Great traveling conversation.
I'm intimidating Donk.
I guess we're
Alright,
going
where
back
you
to
have
Dead's house,
Wait, what?
right? Down. We gotta follow the road.
What did you say?
We could do what we did before with Jaffle and horses and me and my steed. I'm gonna
Yeah, but I
call it
want to
again.
intimidate Donk. Can I do that?
Intimidate Donkey to telling us the answer.
Try it, tough guy.
All right.
Wait, intimidate is charisma, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can I do it
This is
too?
the first
Or-
time I've. This is
or
the first time I've
There
played.
there's an optional thing.
Uh-oh.
Again, it's technically homebrew, but I see a lot of people use it. There's an option to use strength for intimidation.
Oh no.
I'm
I think you
See, I'm
chose
not-
wisely.
I'm
honestly.
not intimidating at all, but I could could I give him like the big boy eyes? Or big girl eyes? No, I'll let you do it on your own. I'm not intimidating in the slightest.
So I shuffle up to him.
Hey, Donk. You listen here, sucker. You can't just throw out some heart-wrenching bullshit without coming back and telling us what the truth is. If we're going up to that castle, we need to know why. I need to know why your heart was broken. Or I'll punch you in the face.
Sparkle.
I'm just being
I guess
I'm just
there's
being
the
your hype
intimidation.
man in the background.
Sparkle.
Am I
We.
just like intimidated by that 19? Is that just how it is? Do
That
I-
is
Yes!
up to you.
Come
You can
on,
either- you
19
can-
intimidation.
Can I
So
can I
character-
roll intimidation as well? And
Character to character interactions are kind of up to each player.
That's
You
so-
Okay.
can you can
What's even the
roll
point of having?
insight if
mean,
you want
It's
to.
Jaffle.
okay.
If you
Jaffle's
wanted to roll
intimidating.
for it, you would roll insight.
I'd be scared.
Otherwise,
Roll
it's
insight.
really up to you.
Okay, well, I don't want
Leave
to
it
be
to the rolls,
intimidated,
bud.
so I'm leaving it to the rolls. Here we go. Insight.
Eh?
I think that's a loss on my part. Okay.
It's like for Jaffle, it's
Oh,
very
come on.
intimidating.
Sake.
What are you
I
saying
I have
about that?
such a high thing in intimidation, right? And I never get to
You do actually, yeah.
Yeah.
You have the
I'm like,
same
what am I?
as me.
It's my
which is
highest
impressive.
thing.
Just saying it's the same
You've-
for me.
You've never seen people try to be intimidating necessarily.
I
Oh, no, it's
use
not.
my angry
Thanks.
lizard eyes. Blink.
Okay,
Twitch,
Jaffle. Okay,
blink.
calm down. Calm down. Okay, so
Yeah.
I think you just misheard me about my heart. I think it's
Mm,
I wasn't injured in the heart, okay?
mm.
I'm just not ready to go back, you know? It's longing. Whatever that means.
You have a girlfriend?
No.
Ooh.
No?
No.
Not anymore.
What about boyfriend?
no.
Did he break
But
your
it's
heart?
just, you know, I left that place long ago.
Yeah.
So it'll be weird, but it's still a place I lived for a while, so I do want to make sure it doesn't burn to a crisp or get turned
Mm-hmm.
into a tornado or whatever's going on over there.
We'll be
Is there
here to help you too.
anything we should know about this place we're heading to? That you know that we don't know? That you know that we
It's
don't
been
know?
a while, so I don't know.
How long's a while?
A while.
Like a
While?
year?
I broke my watch, so I don't. My clock, portable clock.
My
Mhm.
portable clock. Alright, she squints at him, says, alright.
Yeah,
Turns
okay,
around.
don't beat me up.
And then just does a little cute little skip away.
Oh, jeez.
Isn't at this point your portable just Jaffle?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
True. Yeah.
Eh?
true.
What?
Hey, come back here, portable watch.
Ah!
No, never mind. I take it back.
Hmm.
You're
Okay.
stressing me out.
I'm telling you, we should have done something.
What?
That
Well,
was
what?
Sparksy
Yeah, you
to
can-
Sparkle.
Hmm.
You're back.
Okay.
I have to assume while you guys are talking, you're making your way
Yeah,
either out
let's
of the
make our
city
way.
Probably
Yeah, let's
wherever you're
make our
going.
way. Yeah, we're making our way. Let's.
Are we doing the horse
Yeah, sure.
maneuver? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Good. Summon
Real quick,
steed while we talk.
Mm,
on your way out of the city, because you realize to do that in the middle of the road in the city would be a fucking nightmare
I
for
guess.
everyone involved as you're going down the roads, because some of them are fairly packed. So even if you had a horse, you'd still just kind of be at a walking pace. However, you get about halfway out of Felmar before you see a crowd gathering, and you hear someone announcing tonight at the arena, challengers are taking on the dragon.
Dudes.
Oh, that sounds unsafe.
I want to
Let's
fight a
take-
dragon.
Let's steal a dragon.
What? I mean,
hear me
it
out. Hear me out. If I see a dragon, maybe I can turn into a dragon.
And you see the crowd.
Can you do that?
While a lot
Not
of them
quite.
are interested, a good portion of them actually aren't that excited about a group fighting a dragon. And then you hear him say, "The undead challenge is next week,"
Hmm.
and a lot more people get excited about that.
But how did they get a dragon?
And then a third announcement: still no takers for the Golems challenge. And you see like the entire crowd just like super disappointed about that.
Golems, huh?
Goblins or golems?
Golems.
Golems.
Goblin,
Wow.
where?
Where?
do like a ninja chop.
Jeff, you want to hear a joke?
Oh,
No.
no.
I'd love to.
Me too.
What do you call a goblin that sprained his ankle?
Ooh.
A hoblin.
Your jokes are great.
Someone in the crowd turns and they go, no one cares about the people fighting the goblins. They're some of the easiest rounds to fight. The dragons, I guess the important one for that section, but the undead fight, now that might be exciting.
What kind?
Y'all are spoiled. You tell me a dragon
Well, I mean,
isn't good enough for y'all? A dragon?
it's a
These nuts on your
it's a
forehead?
young dragon. It's a bit
I
small
made sure I was gonna say that.
for a
Oh.
dragon.
Maybe we should rescue it.
Maybe we should kill the dragon. I mean, sorry, steal the dragon.
What?
Sorry. Let's steal
Oh,
Yeah,
the
let's
dragon.
steal its skin while we're at it.
No, wait a minute. It's probably captured by
If
somebody.
it's a little
just to
baby dragon,
fight.
let's steal the dragon.
A young
could,
one. I don't know. I don't know how small a young dragon is.
I don't know. I like to give him a hug.
Well, it might be.
I hate that photo. I just saw the nipple photo. Ugh,
Eh?
gross.
Oh, you just saw
Gross.
that
Yeah.
one?
Gross. Gross.
I hope
The,
that's not
like-
real. That's not real, right?
That was a tame one. No, they're for 100%
Of the
real.
like dozen or 2
He-
dozen photos that have been put in already, you just saw that one.
Yeah, I've been looking
Yeah.
at the wiener armor and
That's a good
That's
one.
Yeah.
that's so rough.
It's all like engraved and everything, man.
Why is it going up?
It's a Mr. Split Hole.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why? It's
Like, would that be
impractical.
uncomfortable? People with those appendages.
Well,
does that look
assuming you put
comfy
it in there.
or uncomfy?
Well, I guess
Use your
is it-
imagination.
is it cloth lined? Like talking about the dice. Like, is it just
And also,
bare
like,
metal?
what if you have a bit of
that
a
is the
crook?
important question.
Also, what if you get like excited when it happens?
Just to be fair, I think I read an article a while ago, and they are mostly ornamental.
Okay, so the peen's not in there.
I hope not.
But also, why do you need that then?
Again, male ego.
True. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
There are like
Wiener,
a lot of
wiener.
pictures, like of different types of cod pieces, though. Like a lot of them.
Jesus.
Some of them are cloth, and you wear them with like your tights and everything.
You either have a big blade, a big horse, or a big cod piece.
Oh, I take the big horse any day.
All right.
All right, so they're fighting the
Dang.
dragon.
Or golems.
Goblins. Right.
Excuse me, crowd. What's the reward for fighting these golems?
Cod piece picture too powerful for Discord.
One person, as you're asking this, it's fairly loud in the area, so you say this, but like maybe only like a dozen people are hearing you over the noise. One person turns. Well, to be honest, no one's actually beaten them yet. The one group that's recently tried, I think, got so far as third round. That was a good night. A lot of people lost money on that night. But I mean, they say that if you can do all 5 rounds of the golems, then it's I mean, in the thousands
Thousands
of gold,
gold.
and usually an item or two. Although, again, no one's beaten them, at least recently. So it's all just kind of what the arena coordinator says.
What about the castle, though? We can't stay here too long.
Well, if you're interested in seeing the dragon fight, that usually is around like an hour after noon. They do the fights a little bit early. They can take a while, so they start the fights a bit early.
Great.
Usually it's a 2-day event, but they got through most of it yesterday, so the dragon fight's today.
Wait, we're fighting dragons now?
Well,
I zone out for 2 minutes. And we're
I
fighting
don't like-
dragons.
I don't like the idea of fighting a dragon, the young one that's just been caught to fight.
Steal the dragon.
I mean, rescue the dragon, liberate the dragon.
Steal the dragon.
Another person overhears you saying this, and one of them turns and goes, well, supposedly it's all actually purely illusion. You can't actually die in the arena. Well, usually. Normally you can't die in the arena. At least no one's died for months, as far as I'm aware.
Wait, arena? Is this dream arena?
Dream.
I mean, it's called Anfar's Arena. It's like a big local event. I mean,
Do they go into your head sphere and pull you in there?
I don't entirely know how it works. I just know most of
What?
it's not necessarily like real creature. But I mean, the blood and action's certainly real. At least it appears to be.
Cause I don't trust no dream sphere after they fucking
You don't
swindled
think
us.
they're
Swindled.
You don't think they're the ones who put us into that dream arena, are you?
I don't know. I
Hey,
don't
Jennifer.
know. Yes.
What circle do you study?
What?
Dream.
I don't trust these dreams. I'm a dream druid.
Well, that's why I don't trust them. Cause that shit's weird.
Alright, I'm going to the arena. Group, I'm going to the arena. I want money, sorry.
Oh, I guess.
Wait, do we know details? Is you taking on this dragon by yourself?
It's
buddy?
either a dragon or a golem.
By
golem.
yourself?
Well, nobody
Thousands of
wants
gold,
to
dog.
do
Thousands.
the golem one because it's not exciting. It probably doesn't pay
Yeah.
as much either.
No, it's
The
because it was
golem
so
one
hard.
paid well.
Nobody's.
The
you
dragon
can-
one doesn't.
Yeah.
You
Mm.
wanna borrow my hammer and smash?
No, I want to borrow your body. Let's go. Come on.
I want to
When
sign a
you put it like
contract.
that,
I
how
don't
could
want.
I say no?
I don't want another repeat of the Dream Sphere where they're like, "Oh, we're not gonna know what the prize is." That was not cool.
I'm going to fight dragon.
Mival anxiously
Uh,
grabs Jaffel's wrist.
I mean, it's a festival, and we could get more money, which would help us a lot.
Okay.
I want the
want to
item.
make sure this isn't a repeat of last time. You know?
I don't want it to be a repeat of last time.
I want a horn with wings on it. Not those kind of wings. Not real wings. Metal wings.
Drink a Red Bull. It gives you wings.
At the very least, this time you're with us. Hey.
Yeah.
Everyone's awake, right?
Yeah, I want to fry ya.
Hmm.
An accident.
Mm.
Too soon, Horzu.
What?
Alrighty.
Too soon.
Yeah, it was literally yesterday.
Yeah. It's
Mival is still like having a bad time.
Yeah, like straight up traumatized about it. It's like, haha,
Again.
suck my metal balls.
I said metallic nuts.
Oh, come on.
Excuse me, the cod piece doesn't have balls on it.
It should.
It should.
Can get adjustable sizes and everything.
No, like imagine.
Can I grab a person walking by and ask him how to sign up for it?
Ask them what?
How to sign up or who to talk to about the arena stuff?
Well, we could talk to the guy who's shouting all this information out.
Mr. Shouty McShoutpants. That's what I call him.
You stop one person. Well, I don't know about anything about signing up. I mean, you could go look at the arena. I'm sure someone can help you there.
Can you kindly point in the direction, good sir?
Sure. And he gives you somewhat vague directions towards the arena,
Oh no.
but the general direction that he is pointing in, there's a decent sized crowd like heading that way.
Alright, team, let's go.
I hold Val's hands as we go.
Here we go again.
I guess we're fighting.
I hold her hand.
she like snuggles, not snuggles, but you know, like presses her. Ooh. Oh,
Asterisk nuzzle? Asterisk?
no, she just presses her arm against
Yeah,
Jaffles.
Yeah, I get what you mean. You're
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry.
Roll
Meteorite falls
play.
from the skies and kills Horzu. I'll catch you guys later.
Save that little bullshit fan art.
Listen, no.
Oh no. Sheeps.
Yeah, Donk also grabs Horzu's hand and nuzzle Wuzzles.
Yes.
Save that little bullshit for the fan art of Horzu's codpiece.
Oh,
Okay, listen, I
Nuzzle's
specifically am
one
not
piece,
going to draw
ooh.
one. Also, this leaves me as and Mare as the odd couple out, and I'm just gonna like shoot her a look.
Confused. A wolf?
A wolf glumps you.
Oh, the glove.
God
Roar
damn,
XD.
I hit
Light it.
both of them with magic missile.
Okay.
Clap
This is
the
some
thunder,
weird
man.
dance taking out my camera.
V, you are my favorite. Thank you.
You'll take
No.
300 radiant damage.
Thank you, Fry us all.
Wait, I have a shield.
All right, let's get going.
I
Dun,
get.
dun, dun, dun.
Cast heat metal on my armor. Thank you.
See if anyone takes my shield, we don't have to do it if it seems unsafe.
What's the weather like?
You don't know, being outside. Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I don't know. We just
Uh,
we were too busy talking and insulting each other and snuggling.
Cloudy as shit.
Oh, well.
Looks like it might rain, but it's not raining yet.
Okay.
Okay, and I cast Spiritcraft to know what the weather would be like in the next 24 hours.
It goes from like dark gray clouds to more like white fluffy clouds.
Alrighty, let's go.
If it's dangerous, we can leave though.
I
Seems
mean,
unsafe.
to me, I don't want to get swindled. Danger is fine, but I don't want to get swindled. Devils don't like that shit.
I mean, if it's just enemies, but if they're trying to do something nefarious.
Jeffel,
Yes.
what happened after I died?
You didn't die though.
Oh.
She sort of like she's a
What do you mean? Well, so basically we won, you know. And then they were all like, "You cheated. Outside help," which
For no reason.
For no reason. Anyway, and I like shoot a look like exactly, you know, like like that sort of thing for no reason. Then we sort of like sunk into the ground,
and she like looks more nervous and she's like looking around.
So Val?
You were a zombie, bro.
Horzu! I was getting there. you were there was a lot of dead like zombie people trying to kill us, and you were there too, and I gave you a cuddle, but that's all I
Gee, what?
I gave her a hug at the end of it. Don't you remember?
No.
Did you?
No.
Yeah,
I gave her
she
a
did.
hug. I gave her a hug. Yeah, she was there, and I gave her a hug.
As we're like, yeah, you know.
I accepted it. But,
Okay, hugging your dead friend's different than cuddling a zombie.
It just makes it a lot more
Little
tragic.
cuddling on the pile of bodies, just like.
Well, they were. The
Anyway.
problem was they weren't a pile. They were all standing,
Yeah.
ready to kill us.
So I mean that's why I was so glad to see you, really, because I didn't know what that meant.
Huh.
Yeah, they swindled us. Swindled. But I'm glad to see you.
Glad I'm here.
Yes.
Even if we're going back into it.
I hope not.
Alright. Do we hear any rumblings in the crowd or anything specific? Like, can I do like a perception, please?
Sure.
Oh, nice.
Okay. A lot of people are talking about the upcoming dragon fight they're going to see. You hear, you hear a couple debates, and hopes of it being specifically a bronzer green, and then one person talks about how disappointing the brass can be.
Hmm.
Wait, so different dragons?
Well, the
Yeah.
different types are stronger.
dragons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you hear a couple different
I feel
colors
bad
and types
for
thrown out.
I don't like the idea of using a dragon just to fight it.
It sounds like they're illusions.
Are you trying
Oh.
to say something about my panthers, bud?
Yeah, they're illusions.
Well, those aren't wild panthers. They're like.
But they're
spirit
my
beasts.
friends.
Yeah, but you call them, and they come.
I call you. I love.
But I mean, like, if they found a wild dragon, like a baby one, and captured it, and then brought it in, I wouldn't like that, you know? But if they're illusions.
I want to fight a giant bird to death. Let's go.
Nikki
Mm.
from Donkey Kong. Seriously.
They haven't said they've got griffins yet.
Right. Are we near the entrance at all?
Is it like
Uh,
an arena in the city, or do we have to leave the city to like some
No, it's
some
in
big
the
area?
city. This you're walking more towards the eastern section of the city. It's like you realize as you're walking, specifically, Isla, where you were in the almost the religious side of town, where you saw a lot of more temples and cathedrals and whatnot.
Mhm.
It's less. It's a little bit more south than that, but you go a lot further east. So it's nearby that district, but it's kind of in between that and the, at least the entrance area in which you entered the city. It's more to the east of that way. But as you're approaching, you see almost a massive, what you can only tell from the outside is just a massive circular building.
Coliseum. Sorry.
And at this point, you would see a good portion of the crowd shuffling through like a very large, almost like grand looking entrance. And as you approach closer, the interior is a very large lobby type area. Some people are heading off to the left side of this entranceway and talking to somebody, and then you see, actually from this distance, only Mival would see with passive perception. You see some people off to the left, talking to somebody behind a counter, and then setting a couple coins on the counter. Guy shuffle grabs them, and then they walk off further into the building. Most of the crowd you see is already heading straight into the building. You're only seeing a few head off to the left side, and there's another counter on the right, with someone behind it, but no one's walking towards that one.
Let's go to the right. There's no line over there, guys. I go to the right. The empty one.
I follow Doc.
Yeah.
I guess we're all going.
In this case, it just, I mean, if there's less people going that way, could be for signups.
Okay, so you guys go over to the counter on the right, and behind the counter you see a, let me pull up notes for this. You see a very large, well-dressed Leonin with a almost like a well-maintained and well-braided mane.
Well, maintained.
I want to die.
This is great.
I opened up my
Female.
eyes. I want to die.
I don't know why I said male. They're female.
Okay. Wait, but they wouldn't have a mane then.
Exactly.
Well, I guess it'd be like less. They could still have fur.
They can still take pride in it.
I realized that as oh no.
Man, imagine being Horzu.
Oh,
Sounds
you
great.
mean
know-
brilliant.
Happy? Sorry, that came out way worse than I wanted
That
it
was
to.
so good. That was so good.
See how I want a divorce?
Hey, understandable. Have a good day.
Who's going up to the county?
Me well.
Yes. I will go to the counter, please.
I'm not gonna be visible, man.
Okay.
I'll go
You guys
stay
approach
behind
the
you
counter,
two.
and person behind the counter goes, "Oh, fresh folks looking to challenge the arena."
Yes. I would like one challenge, please.
For 6 people, please.
Oh, we're all going?
Well,
That
we
was
fight
just me
better as
and
a group.
Horzu.
You all new around here, or
Oh yeah, the newest.
okay? So let me tell you how to. So, well, first off, so my name's Kioma, and I usually run most of the signups here. So the arena works like this: your first entrance or your first challenge is free, usually to garner some interest in at least trying it out. Normally, since you'd be new to the arena, you'd be challenging the first tier. The entrance fee is normally 25 gold to enter. If you make it to the third round and decide to opt out on the rest of the fights, you just get a refund for your entrance fee.
Free.
If you make it to the fourth round, we'll double your entrance fee. And then if you challenge the fifth and actually succeed, not only will we double your entrance fee, but usually the type of creature you fight drops something, whether it be some kind of item or something specific to the creature that you fight. We actually had someone walk out, I think about a month ago was the last time someone actually beat it. But someone challenged the dragon from the first tier and walked out with some nice looking dragon hide. Not too many people succeed at that though. For those that finish the first tier, you can move on to the next ones. The arena itself has 5 tiers, each tier having 5 rounds of combat. So if you fail on the first or second round, well then you've lost your entire entrance fee. If you fail in the middle of a round, you leave with nothing. If you beat a round and then decide to leave, you would get whatever that reward is for that round. At the end of each round, there's also a fountain that you can interact with. It's a bit finicky sometimes. Some people drink from the fountain and, well, hardly anything happens, and then others feel immaculate, like they've just slept for a day and then got energized by a ton of coffee and everything. And there were reports of a couple of folks drinking from the fountain and having almost an interesting effect, usually positive. I guess the only negative one was months ago, so almost always positive. Now, the way the arena combats work, though, it all depends on the size of party that goes in. So, the larger your party, the more you would fight. Each arena or each round is tailored to the size. The third and fourth rounds usually have some kind of interesting thing about the arena. Past that, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, if you were to die in the arena, you don't actually die. So everyone gets one of these tokens, and she pulls out a small, a little bit larger than a coin, but it's a small token. Fairly blank with just a very simple fountain, like fountain image on it, both sides. And so everyone's given a token, and so if you were to be killed during combat, you're actually ejected out. But if your party can succeed for that round, then you're allowed back in, and you can continue on the challenge. Although usually if, to be honest, most of your party gets ejected and you somehow still win, they usually leave after that. You get the brave few that are like, nah, we can handle it, and then usually get decimated. So you really can't actually die in the arena. It's more for a spectator sport. Also a decent way of, if you are so inclined for combat, decent way of making money. The only limitation is you can challenge the arena once a month.
That's perfect. It sounds great. Sign me up. Who else wants it?
Hey Val, gotta be honest with you. I don't know if you should do this.
I'm not sitting back while you guys fight.
What a better way to process that trauma than rewrite the story, right? Be a part of it.
It's just with
We
that
could also go
dream. If these guys aren't the same guys, and that dream was something about an arena with Woden and you dying.
Let me put it this way. If the people running this arena and the people running that arena are the same ones, I'm not leaving you guys to struggle with that. I'd rather be with you guys than watch you guys die.
Well, we can't die, is the thing, which is good. That sounds good.
Well,
Can I ask about this undead thing they're talking about?
Oh yeah, what's the undead one?
Well,
That's
the
giving me the
undead arena
creeps.
is that's the
Mhm.
second tier of combat. So if you were to pass the first, the second tier, while being a larger entrance fee, usually the rewards kind of match the fee, but so does the challenge.
So what is this challenge? The undead.
Well, the undead challenge I can't really discuss with anyone who hasn't
Huh.
passed the first.
Interesting.
You're welcome to watch. I think the next undead challenge is next week, so you're welcome to come back and watch that group challenge it. But for anyone actually participating, I can talk about the arena or the tiers that you're currently available to you.
Do you not know anything about some dream arena?
Not that I'm aware. I've heard a couple folks talk about some of the fights in the arena equate to more of a dream sequence, but that's usually because the creatures you're fighting are mostly illusions. While everything feels real, you can't actually die, and whatever you kill isn't necessarily real.
Including the dragon? Or dragons?
No, those are generally illusion. Although it's a bit odd that they drop real items, but the items sometimes don't have anything to do with a dragon, so
You don't know
those are
anything about
generally.
a Loden?
I'm sorry, I don't. A what?
Loden.
A man named Lodent. Well, not a man.
A weasel
Never-
named Rodent.
Never heard of
Rodent.
somebody with that.
That was an accident.
More like a rodent, am I right?
Am I right?
So here's the thing. It all seemed all well and good, but my friends and I had an experience just recently. They were telling me that no one else knows of this weird dream thing where we ended up basically dying to a bunch of zombies. I don't know, your undead thing sounds similar to that. I don't know how I feel about that. You're telling me it just doesn't exist? That seems fishy.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, actually, in the undead tier, there aren't actually zombies. There's a lot of types of undead, but no zombie.
Have you ever heard about
Wait,
zombification
what's-
around here?
It's actually a bit confusing.
What's the difference?
Well, you have
What
skeletons,
is the other
specters,
thorn?
shades, zombies, various forms or amalgamations that are hybrids of certain things. So a lot of different types of undead necessarily. Don't know why we don't use zombies.
Well, in the real world, it's kind of interesting. The word zombie was coined in a certain film in the 80s. You didn't really see the word beforehand.
Anyway, Jeffel's giving a bit of a squint.
Well, if you're interested, I can sign you up for the first tier of combat. The first tier is generally goblins that lead into the dragon in the 5th round.
I love killing me some goblins.
Fake goblins, even.
Honestly, doesn't matter.
Well, she backs off a bit and says, "Alrighty, well, stay close, everyone. Keep an eye out."
Wait, we're all in this? Mayor, what about you?
Yeah. That's...
Together? Because we could, if we want to make it easier, we could do like 2 groups of 3.
I actually turn to Mara. I'm like, do you understand what I'm saying? A little bit fishy.
Oh, no, I was gone. What are we doing?
That actually
Are
is
we doing
fairly
She agreed
Mara-like.
anyway, though.
That's Mara-like, yeah. No,
Mare
I
was
was
like,
questioning
"Oh my
about the previous weird dream sequence we had and if there was anything related to it. And she's suspicious of all this. Anyway. Alrighty. Let's
This is
get
fine.
going then.
Very safe. Unlike normal.
Sorry, so are you all interested in signing up?
Mm-hmm.
You would have to at least wait until after the dragon fight for any of your fights to be run.
Can I bet on the dragon fight?
Oh no.
Of course, if you wish to spectate, the gentleman over on the far side will, I believe it's a gold to spectate, and then,
Beginning to worry about your habits.
I haven't bet yet. I want to.
well, he takes official bets, usually limited to a certain amount, just so people don't throw away everything they have.
Good idea.
There are a select few that I probably shouldn't talk about that hang around outside and ignore the limit.
Illegally.
But, I mean, honestly, who knows if you'll actually get your money back or not.
Also, sign up is at 25 gold per person or per group?
It's 25 per person, but the first challenge is free, just so
Oh
you
god.
can experience it and everything. And if it seems enjoyable to you, you're welcome back to try again. If you finish a tier, honestly, this is why we have the 1 month limit on. You have to wait a month to challenge again. If you finish a tier, you not only get access to the next tier, but you can re-challenge that same one. If for whatever reason you come back in a month and don't feel up for the next challenge.
I only have 10 gold, guys.
Well, the first one's
Yeah.
free.
The first one is free. As long as I get some money from the first one, maybe this will be okay. That's one reason I'm agreeing. Like, I don't know about fighting for sport, but the money would be good for future endeavors. It could keep us going.
Yeah, I do like money.
Let's do it.
I'm in.
Should we put our hands in the middle? Team.
Team on 3, 1, 2, 3, 2.
Do we have a team name? Do we have to pick a team name to enter?
Generally for the first year, or at least your first time, we don't require names. It's usually if you do want to make this a regular thing and you are very into the spectator sport of gladiator combat, or at least arena combat, it's usually good to have a group name to be known by, especially if you get into the later tiers.
Interesting.
Alright, so sign the 6 of us up, and then I'm gonna go talk to the betting guy.
Don't bet too much. Oh, there's a limit anyway. You'll be fine.
I'm looking for the sketchy dude.
No. Could be a scam, you know.
You want a free iPad? Click here.
Oh no. Free
Oh my
magical
god,
item.
free iPad! Wow!
What's an iPad?
Oh my gosh, there's a comic about that. Magical swords that don't work.
Okay,
There's
so
Olaf.
you're all signing up for the arena, yes?
Yeah.
Guess so.
Yep.
Yep.
I.
Hi.
And then I'm gonna go talk to the betting guy.
Okay, so the Leona behind the counter, I already forget her name because I'm trying to fix this fucking map. I don't know what happened to it. Kioma, go ahead and takes each of your info, just basic name, and there's a section, or she asks for like a group name, whether you have one or not. Otherwise, I ask that you all be here at least for your challenging. Is it a group name or no?
We'll wait on that for now.
Okay. Well, here, and she starts handing out the same token with the fountain icon. Here's one for each of you, and if you come back, dragon fight shouldn't be terribly long. Probably start around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So if you come back around then and present the token, you'll be led into the challenger section, and if they're done or not, you might have to sit and wait for a little bit, but they should be done by 3. Doesn't tend to take that long for the dragon fight. Usually either someone's overly confident or horribly overpowered.
Well, I don't think we're in either of those. So.
When does that fight start?
Like I said, if you're here by 3 or 3:30 in the afternoon at the latest, the fight should be starting around 4. Although the dragon fight, and she looks at a small thing behind the counter. Can't really tell what it is. She looks at a thing behind the counter. And, the dragon fight should be starting in 10, 15 minutes.
Ah, I gotta go bet. I run over to the bet guy.
No!
Wait,
no,
the real
Horthy,
one?
wait!
Or the one outside the gate.
fish- What?
Horthy!
What?
Put 10 on the dragon for me.
You got a bet too.
Yeah, you can do it.
I'm not doing it. You do it.
No, you do it.
I gotta track my own bet.
No.
What do you mean no? Are you out of money, Jeff?
No, I got a lot of money, but
All right, then.
I'm passing you the gold. I just won't go over there.
Right.
Thank you. Alright, I already took it out.
Alright, I scamper over there then.
Camper.
Okay, so Horzu, you make your way over to the counter on the other side. Is anyone else going, or?
Hmm.
Do we even know who's fighting?
Yes, I am.
Other than the dragon?
So just Horzu and Donk?
I guess.
Yeah, I'm good.
I think Mival's not currently here, but I'll just say it's a no. Okay, so Horzu and Donkey make your way over to the other side, and behind the counter, you see a male lizard folk. About 6 foot tall, greenish scales, although a bit dulled. And he goes, "Alright, how many are watching?"
Oh shoot. I didn't ask the others if they're watching. I yell over too. You guys watching?
Jaffel shrugs and comes over. Yep.
I'll just give a slight head nod. Yes.
Yeah, they'll be watching.
Come on now, how many
sitting out
watching?
at
I got 10 minutes to get in my spot.
Alright, I'll fork over 6 gold for the watchers.
Okay, 6 people. Here's your tickets.
Yep. How much is what's the limit on betting?
Well, if you're betting on the fight, for the dragon fight, the limit is, opens a small book, kind of like behind and under the counter a little bit. Kind of looks at it. With this group, today's limit is 100 gold. Minimum bet of 2.
They make it bank.
Who's fighting the dragon?
Well, we got 4 people fighting the dragon. I don't think they've been here before. New group. They made it through the first 4 rounds kind of quick. 4th round was a bit sketchy. I think current odds... well, I mean, current odds are 3-1 in favor of the dragon.
Oh.
Alright, I'll put 20 on the dragon.
Oh.
Okay.
And Jaffel here will put 10 on the dragon.
Alright.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put 50 on the guys.
Okay. Y'all conflicted on who's gonna... Okay.
They are
Guys, you have
conflicted.
not met us.
Anyway, okay, so 20 for the metal one, and 10 for you, 50 on the. Okay. So you hand over the money, and he hands you tokens, like small wooden tokens, with the number you've bet on them. And then on one side it has the number, and then on the other side it has, for Horzu and Jaffel, it has the icon of a dragon, and then Donk, for you, it has the icon of like a silhouetted head in a helmet.
Special.
Oh, that's me.
It's Horthu.
All right, so 30 total on the dragon and 50 on the party. I did say it was 3-1 odds for the dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe they fight a brass. You might get lucky. Anyway, he looks
Which-
around. It looks like you guys might be the last ones coming in. So we'll just shuffle off to your seats. I'm going to go to mine.
Out of curiosity, what color dragon?
We don't know yet, right?
Well, the dragon fight's always random.
Oh, shoot.
Could be anywhere from a brass to a green.
Please don't be a brass. Please don't be a brass.
Greens usually end pretty fast in dragon's favor. Brass is always interesting. It at least is some kind of combat. Dragons usually, or the greens usually clean sweep. Usually. Occasionally you get the one group that's it's their first time in the arena and they've never really tried it, so they're stuck in tier 1, but obviously they're slated for like tier 3 or something. Those are always interesting because you usually see like one person cast something really big and then dragon's gone. Super disappointing. I don't care though. I don't pay for it. Anyway, just after the fight's over, come back for your bets if you won. If not, well, fuck off. And then he shuts a like wooden slider for the counter.
Well, he was about as nice as, what you said to me when, you killed me. Horzu.
He didn't know.
I thought it was witty.
Pretty
Right, so we'll get
ballsy,
our
really.
seats. I want to go see you guys lose money.
I read in there.
Well, unfortunately, with the way you bet, somebody's going to lose money.
Oh, he thinks he
Yeah,
knows
but
something.
I think with the way he's bet, either he wins big, or I think you guys might roughly even out.
Do it for the thrills. It's the only way I can feel.
Well, no, either he wins big or you technically lost 10 gold total. Either way, I assume y'all make your way to your seats. The arena itself is not tightly packed. You see actually a good portion of the arena, at least the seats, the spectator seats, are empty. Probably only about a third to a quarter of the arena is actually filled. You do see, so the spectator seats are more of in a U shape, and then at one far end there is almost like box seats, and then in the center there is one almost taller than the rest, one larger looking space. And as you make your way to the seats, the arena itself, it's weird. It's almost just a plain like sand pit. But I'd say Horzu, you make a perception check.
Ooh.
What do I see? I. Ha ha!
Oh, wow.
You
Oh,
see
man.
I see
all along walls of the inside of the arena, and even in the sand, while it looks like sand, you can tell it's more solid, and
Oh.
there are arcane arrays all throughout it. The walls are lined with it. The entire sand pit is one massive array. Incredibly complicated. Even with what you've studied and what you know, you're only able to pick up maybe a tenth of it. You're seeing portions of what would indicate illusion, but what they're connected to doesn't make sense. And as you're looking at it all, you're starting to get lost in the array and trying to figure it all out.
Rub my hands together. This is gonna be good.
As you guys sit down, there is a flash in the center of the arena, and then there is what looks like almost like a 15-foot tall person.
Oh.
But it literally just looks like if you took like a normal sized person and then just made them 15 foot tall. All the features and everything just look like they're a larger person.
Whoa, that guy's big.
This one though,
Big woman.
human in features.
Okay. There's a spell to make you bigger, isn't there?
There's an enlarge spell, but it only doubles your size.
Oh, so you'd have to be 7 feet tall already. Wow.
And he looks around. You see he's dressed in very like immaculate robes, with a staff in one arm or in one hand, and then a book in another. And he goes, "Welcome, folks, to, well, my arena, Enfar's arena. Tonight's battle is, well, relatively one you might have seen before. It's of the first tier, but they're taking on the dragon, so it should at least be somewhat interesting. Well, depending on the dragon they pull. But it'll at least be gory. There's that. It's always fun. If you've all been here before, you know I'm not much for fanfare, so we'll get straight into the combat." And you see another flash, and then what looks like a small speck on the ground slowly expanding, and you see it's almost weird. You see a vast cavern. Partially looks like it's underground, but you're getting a view from the ceiling of the cavern. And then it expands upwards, and it's now a 3D image of a massive cavern. Stalagmites and stalactites all throughout it. And you see 4 humanoid figures in the middle of the cavern. And as you all focus on them, it almost zooms in a little bit, and they're now, instead of being small figures, they're almost normal looking sized people. You see, let me get this correct. You see a turtle, a tabaxi, a furbolg, and I believe the 4th one was, where is it? They were actually a half elf. And you see 2 of them kind of waving, kind of just looking around, like unsuredly where to wave. And then you have another flash, and then floating above the cavern space, you see the same figure that was announcing earlier. "Well, here's your combatants for the night. We'll go ahead and see what they're fighting today, and as he reaches out a hand, like a small chest appears in front of him, and he reaches into the chest, and you see him pull out an orb. Okay. Yep. You see him pull out an orb, and it's a small brass orb. And he looks at it, and he's like, well, this will be slightly disappointing. Hopefully they'll make it good. Hopefully they don't just do it quick. But, well, for those who have bet on the dragon, it might not be your night tonight. But
Boo.
we'll just wait and see. And he flashes away. And then you're watching the four in the arena. And there's a shaking to the cavern. And you see them all freeze and look around. And you hear a thudding, but there's no current source of it. And you just see the group looking around for a second. And then as it zooms out away from them, you see on the far side of the cavern a young brass dragon slowly coming out from the shadows of one corner.
Why young? Is it like how big is it?
Well, let's see. For a young brass dragon. Young brass. There it is. This dragon seems to be about 13 or 14 feet in size.
Okay.
It's a large dragon, but for a dragon, it's still young. But you see the dragon come out, and you hear a lot of boos from the crowd. You imagine a lot of them have been betting on the dragon for an interesting night or a big reward. But as the crowd is booing, you see no
Right back. I hear a cat.
you see no visible reaction to the group. The four themselves are still looking around, trying to figure out where the thudding and the shaking is coming from. And then you see one of them point off in the distance as the dragon's getting closer. And they all look in that direction and then ready their weapons. You see one with a very large kite shield and a longsword. You see one just pull out a staff. One has a bow and starts kind of sprinting a little bit further back from the group. And then the fourth, you don't see them holding anything. And they're just staring down the dragon. And then the one with the sword and shield starts sprinting towards the dragon. And you see almost like a close-up of the group as they split, and the one without not holding anything just kind of eye rolls and starts running after him. You hear shouting at them, trying to give orders to each other. The most you can tell is the group's not terribly coordinated. They seem to be mostly individuals that got together and decided to challenge it. But you see the two start sprinting towards the dragon, the one with the staff kind of just sitting there waiting for a second, watching the dragon get closer, and then the one with the bow starts backing up, taking aim. And the dragon lets out a roar and starts rushing towards them. You see the dragon almost hop and go to fly, but then realizing the cavern ceiling itself isn't terribly tall enough for it to get much height, is just kind of hovering above them. And you see the one wielding the staff kind of look annoyed, and then starts casting something. The one with the bow starts just letting arrows go. And the two sitting there, the one with the sword and shield and the one holding nothing, just kind of looks at it and they're like, what the fuck do I do with this? Just kind of like looking exasperated up at it, like annoyed and confused. The arrows that the ranger is firing don't really seem to be doing much. You see a couple pierce the hide, but they don't go deep. You see the caster. Yeah, you would see the caster opens up with. Some of you would recognize this from the Lowden fight, as you see him shriek out a small beam of red as it flies towards the dragon and then erupts in a fireball.
That looks familiar.
Winston.
Guys, remember when you got hit by all those fireballs?
I prefer not to.
Yeah, you got hit by a lot of them.
Yeah. You're not wrong, bud. You're not wrong.
You see the dragon roar out again, and this time from his height advantage, flying down straight towards the caster. And then the two that had run towards it look as it flies overhead and just throw their arms up and start running back. You see the dragon almost land on top of the caster as they're in the middle of casting something else. Starts clawing at them and trying to get to them. The caster, Horza, you would recognize this, quickly throws up a shield to block some of the attacks from the dragon. Some still getting around the shield spell and clipping the caster. You see a very large gash on his arm open up.
Oh no.
And then you see, you see the two, what seem to be melee fighters get up behind the dragon. The one with the longsword starts slashing it to one of its legs, and then the one with nothing in his hands starts punching one of the legs. And you see every hit on the dragon freezes for pauses for half a second, and the impacts themselves are actually cracking some of the scales on the leg. While the longsword wielder seems to be mostly ineffectively slashing at the dragon, doing superficial cuts. The one punching the scales actually seems to be making an impact. The dragon whips around, sees them, does almost like a flying leap to the other side of them, as they are still being assaulted by arrows. The arrows now trying to pierce the wings of the dragon so that it can't fly again. Largely ineffective due to the size of the wings, but may have something in the future. May pan out. But the dragon leaps behind the melee users, and almost you see from your vantage point of the arena, see the dragon lining something up, and the folks down in the arena don't seem to notice as the dragon lets out a breath, this of a almost purple gas.
Uh-oh.
And as you see it roll over them, it's just far enough to hit the caster. And the two in melee distance seem largely unaffected. They kind of look around themselves like, I don't know what's happening. The caster, you see, as he tries to shield his face from the breath, slowly blinks, looks around, and then just falls. For those that care, would seem similar effects to Mare's sleep spell. He's very clearly passed out at this point, snoring lightly, although the fact that you're hearing him snoring is a bit weird because it's the size of the arena and the size that they are compared to the dragon and what you're seeing. The sounds almost seem amplified of what you're hearing. The roars of the dragon are echoing through the arena. And you see the dragon almost give like an annoyed look and start slashing back at the melee users as they're trying to hit the leg, and the one just swinging fists actually starts running up the dragon to try and get on top of it to punch at its neck. And then you see the one in the back with the bow. Their arrow seems to glow for a second as they fire, and the arrow, as it gets closer to one of the wings, splits and spreads out into what looks like almost not quite a cloud of arrows, but almost like a dozen arrows as they all pierced one of the wings. And the dragon gives out a roar, pissed off.
Come on, dragon. Come on, dragon.
Don't
Wait.
give it the people to win.
You're right. Come on, people. Come on, people.
You see, as the dragon is trying to shake off the one on its back, it stomps back about 10 feet again and starts inhaling again for another breath attack. But this time you see almost the glowing red in the mouth as it gives off a very large cone of fire. This time almost engulfing the shield user in flame, and then the flame itself is still just far enough to get to the caster while he's on the ground. As the flame engulfs both of them and then fades, you see the shield user is burnt. You see a bit of smoke coming off of his armor, but he seems to still be standing and still swinging at the leg. The caster on the ground, as the fire fades, isn't there anymore.
Yeah, he died. Loser.
And as you realize that, you do hear dozens of people in the crowd almost laughing at his misfortune.
I thought this was supposed to be the easy dragon.
The ranger in the back still volleying arrows as much as they can. The monk now on the back of the dragon starts cracking into its neck, and as you see one good strike hit it, the dragon freezes and almost can't, like, it's trying, you can see it's trying to move. You see some of the muscular features of the dragon starting to shift, but it can't quite move for a couple seconds as the sword user shouts something and then hits the dragon's leg, and you see a bright flash as the brass dragon's front left leg is now burnt all the way up it. And then as dragon regains its features, it roars out again, this time almost pain. And as it's still trying to throw the monk off its back, it's able to crush the shield wielder into the ground. And you see him half like buried under his shield. And as the dragon gets off and trying to more focus on the one on its back, you see the shield user very slowly and stiffly get up from out under the shield, bleeding horribly, but still alive. And as the dragon goes to pull back and almost do another breath attack, as it's inhaling, you see the ranger, instead of pulling arrows from the quiver on their back, you see them pull one from almost like a side count and pull it out and aim it and fire. And you see this having a small blue streak behind it as it flies through the air into the dragon's mouth. And then as the dragon closes its mouth, you see some ice crystals pierce out the back of its neck. And then in the death throes of the dragon, finally is able to throw the monk off of its back. But at this point it is too late for the dragon, as it slumps, slain.
Boo.
Let's go.
I guess there's also a way to always win, technically.
I want whatever he had on that arrow.
You do hear a very mixed crowd of cheering and boos, most of which the boos you assume were betting on the dragon.
Let's go.
Stupid ass brass dragon.
And then you see the scene as the two are still standing there, the monk and the ranger. The one wielding the longsword, breathing heavily, just fucking collapses. Doesn't blink away, doesn't flash away, but he's just collapsed on the floor. And then the scene almost kind of dissolves and fades away.
If we could do that good.
Well, they seem to struggle quite a bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a mage against a dragon.
At least you wouldn't have to wait for it to land to hit it.
Yeah, that's true. That is a good point.
At this point, most of the crowd is either dispersing or you see some people almost like throwing food down in a huff at the arena. For
Not
most
the food.
part, no reason why. You see one actually chucks something and it gets to the edge of the arena and then almost bounces off something that shimmers and lands like 2 seats down from him.
There's some magics afoot.
Some magic.
He's not wrong. At least like 2 free magics.
2 or 3 magics too many, if you ask me.
Don't you want to go get your money?
I want to go get my money, and I want to go get your money.
My money? I didn't win.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
the money that I won off of you.
Oh.
Shut up. This wise guy, I tell you.
Come to think of it, betting places like that, how do they make money? I guess.
I think they make money off of you losers.
Partially kind of on a night like this, where everyone mostly bets for the dragon, and it loses.
Oh.
Yeah, 3-1 odds is pretty safe bet on the dragon.
See, this is why I don't like betting.
Usually.
Even if you bet safely, you might just lose anyway.
Yeah, but I'm just one huge.
Yeah, but I'm too anxious.
And also, yeah, I gave it 3-1 odds for the dragon, and I rolled for the dragon to see what it was, and I was like, I really rolled a brass dragon, didn't I?
Yeah.
Of all the fucking dragons to roll, I rolled a brass.
I mean, a dragon's still a dragon, so like he could have won, right?
Brass is like the most disappointing one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lame ass bread.
still a dragon.
It's a glorified lizard.
Yeah. It's okay,
What
I
time-
got
what-
money. It's fine.
What time is it in the day?
At this point, you look around and you realize the fight itself shouldn't have taken this long, but like 45 minutes have passed.
What time's our fight?
Right after this one, isn't it?
It's
Pretty
like
much.
later in the
Buckle
afternoon.
up, buckaroo. Sorry, that's just memes. I was not saying any of this.
Are you sure?
Yes. See, I get memes in my head and then I say them out loud sometimes because I can.
Embrace the memes.
Memes. Oh
Memes.
gosh, I need the lifeblood of the soul. Freaking Mirage.
Okay, so you all make your way back to the lobby. As you get down there, you see most people just straight leaving. You see a couple make their way over to the counter. And then as they very gleefully walk up to the counter, you see them set their token down. The lizard folk behind the counter looks at it, leans down, pulls a small bag up, sets it on the counter. Person grabs it, they just dash off. And that kind of repeats for a bit.
I walk up and do the same.
Okay, you walk up, you set your token on the counter. Lizard folk picks it up, looks at it. Ah, that's right, you were one of the big ones. You lucked out.
Big.
Brass dragon for the night.
Yeah.
Decent fight. I wonder where the guy got the arrow. But if he had anything else, it would have been partially useless at least. Now, if he rolled the white one, would have been fucking pointless with him. Lucked out on the brass one though. Anyway, and he pulls a decent sized pouch. Yeah, well, that's your winnings there.
Thank you, sir.
Shit luck for your two friends, but
Yeah, it's alright.
you won big, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. I'm the winner. Alright, take my monies and do a little hop, skip, and jump back to the group.
That's. That was just funny to imagine. Just skipping back. Armor just goes ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
Tonk having gained 150 gold for his bet.
Let's go.
You made plus 100 off your bet.
Yeah. Gonna buy myself a new watch.
3-1 odds. You get 150 for your bet, but if Horzo and Jaffa won, they'd get a total of 40.
Stupid ass bet. Dumbass dragon.
You gotta work on your gambling game. Sheesh.
Now my list is goblins, Eric Kokra, stupid ass brass dragon.
Well,
Well,
That's my
hey,
shit
maybe
list.
you'll get to fight it in your combat round.
I
no,
hope so.
probably not.
The cakewalk.
We're gonna get the big boy.
I don't like this. I have a bad feeling about this.
I want to punch something now.
What a coincidence. You can.
Not me, please. You've hurt me enough already.
Oh,
Is that how you hurt your heart?
No.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Horsey, you broke his heart.
Yeah.
I didn't break nothing.
oh. My cat's on the prowl for plastic to chew on. 'Cause he's a crackhead.
Same.
Oh,
No,
mine
he's
bites-
like in front. Okay, no, he's just gonna lay right in front of my mouse. Why would you do this? The thing is, I think he knows my hand is there. Like he actually was meowing by the window because I think he knew I was in here to let him in.
Oh yeah, no, it's a cat's favorite spot, in the way.
He is like literally like he won't sit nicely in my lap. I tried. I think you heard cat cuddle noises earlier by accident, but he doesn't want to stay there.
Alright, when's our fight?
Tony.
At this point, your fight would be in the day, about an hour.
Yep.
I'll just
If I summon a mount, does that like I can bring them in with me?
no one asked.
No one asked. I didn't ask the person.
Judging by the amount of arcane weaving going on in there, probably. Maybe if you summon it when you're in there.
Yeah, but it takes 10 minutes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'll be a crispy burb by then.
Original extra crispy.
I
Hey,
think
Dunk.
about that all the time.
I got a hypothetical, Dunk.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
If Isla were to die,
Yeah.
Oh.
sorry, this is hypothetical. Would you eat her?
No!
Purely hypothetical.
She doesn't look like she got much good meat on her.
I'm sentient. That'd be like eating any corpse.
Yeah,
I mean,
chicken flavored corpse.
Yeah, chicken
Pretty sure
flavored
there's, like,
I mean,
sentient.
it's an
Borderline
owl.
cannibalism?
It's an owl. I don't know if owl meat tastes the same as any other bird.
It probably tastes like chicken.
Yo, would you eat your friend?
emergency rations.
They were part chicken.
No.
then-
You've been
Okay.
reduced down to the status of Paimon.
Not Paimon, no.
Wow.
No, I make the food. I am not the food.
We could use your spice pouch if you go.
This is actually becoming a horror game. Oh no.
Nah, if we wanted to do horror D&D, I'd have you roll on the madness table.
Oh.
Oh.
Also, my
that's a-
cat has pushed my mouse to the side. I actually can't use it. Tony, please. I thought he was cruising for plastic, but I guess I moved it out of the way. Ha.
You want to play some campaign modules like Curse of Strahd where there's vampires and shit? You can roll on the madness table.
That actually sounds.
I'm gonna roll to seduce Strahd.
Who?
Uh,
I'm scary dude.
It doesn't work.
Listen.
It doesn't work.
But what if it
Actually,
did?
I'm pretty sure there is something in that module that
That
talks about
says-
Strahd.
Listen.
They
Strahd
knew.
would
Either
seduce
that
you.
or it's just the version that I listen to.
Hmm.
Both are possible. Either way, no.
No? Why not?
I just want some straw dick.
Strahd's like a
Yeah.
fucking several hundred-year vampire. How the fuck would he want
Yeah.
someone regular?
But what if, like, we were, like, a really young, cute vampire?
Strahd don't care.
I
That's like
can't.
Strahd is a cleric.
I'll be
that was
whatever
scared
you
of his
want,
own
baby.
shadow.
I can be a hero, baby.
So what's his type?
Anyway, so y'all are just hanging around the arena until the combat starts.
Should I summon my mosquito? Guess not
I
yet.
told you my opinion, but you know, you do you.
Wait, what was your opinion?
You're gonna watch your horse
just-
die.
No, it's just
It's
I don't
okay.
think
Dandelion always comes back.
I don't think you'll be able to pull it in.
I guess. Are you saying that?
To be fair, I
Yeah.
think Fine Steed is. Double check this.
Cat, please.
It's not? Weird. Man, I thought it was. Turns out it's not a ritual spell.
Because me and Dandelion are best friends.
Man, I thought it was. No, if it was a ritual spell, you could take an extra 10 minutes and not use a spell slot for it.
Oh.
Turns
I
out it's
wouldn't
not
use
that.
your spell slot.
Yeah, I'll wait. I guess. Cat's annoyed I'm moving him with the mouse. Shouldn't have sat there then. Sorry, I just think it's really funny. Boy. Wait,
Anyway.
I could make snacks here, right? What if I have like a pan? To boost our attack before we go in?
Do one.
Alright, does it boost HP?
You have to make a fire, don't you?
Do they mind if I make a fire?
Probably.
Great.
Oh, okay.
Just do a hobo barrel. Easy.
Make it middle of the lobby.
I guess I won't. Fine.
You do you, but I'm not bailing any more people out of jail.
Oh gosh. My cat has moved in such a way that I cannot use my mouse. Good boy.
Good. Okay, so y'all kind of hang around until your allotted time for combat.
Mhm.
As it hits roughly 3 o'clock, the tokens you have start to glow blue. And then very
Ooh.
faintly, they kind of just the blue glow points in a direction, and you look, and it's pointing to a side entrance, maybe like 10 feet away from where you signed up.
Ooh, they tell us where to go.
Let's go, team.
Alright. We're gonna keep each other safe.
I'm gonna go hit things really hard.
Okay, as you guys go into that entranceway, like 20 feet down the hallway, you see Kiyoma again. And this time she's like, "Oh, good, you guys made it for the fight. So we usually don't tell people about the dragon until they get to it. The fifth round is usually, while a bit random, you're told the possibilities and the options before you challenge it. So if you were to make it to the fifth round, or if you beat the fourth round, before you go into the fifth round, you'll be told what the possibilities you can fight. But I'm sure, as you saw, the dragon is purely random, so you could get lucky, you could get screwed. I will say, and I forgot to mention this earlier, because you're a party larger than 4, the dragon roll is slightly skewed in favor of the dragon, so you're less likely to fight a brass than you are one of the harder ones. Usually just to keep it interesting, though. It'd be kind of disappointing if you have, 6 people who are wholly prepared for a dragon, go in to fight a brass dragon and kill it in, 2 minutes.
That sounds safe to me.
But also, it's
Sounds
the-
rigged to me.
the other side, it's very disappointing to see a group of 3 go in and fight one of the hardest dragons and be decimated in 2 seconds. So it tends to skew to the party size.
Fair enough, fair enough.
But since this is your first combat, good luck in the goblins portion of the arena.
I told you it was goblins.
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 Oh my god.
To be honest, it'd be very disappointing if you fail in the first 2 rounds. So good luck. She just kind of walks off to a.
Oh wait, do we feel the pain of like whatever death if we die?
As she's walking to a side entrance, she turns. Well, yes.
Oh.
That is one of the reasons why we don't have a ton of people fighting in the arena. Also, why we don't have a ton challenging some of the higher tiers. It's been argued that the pain should be at least lessened, but I feel like that wouldn't make it terribly interesting. Because I mean, like, if you see someone lose an arm and they just kind of brush it off, that seems a bit weird. So, also unrealistic. So if you lose an arm, you're going to be screaming in pain. Odds are you'll be distracted and kind of out of the fight for a bit. So,
Yeah.
best to keep it realistic. Especially for the blood and everything. Best part of it. At least if you're a spectator. Probably the worst part of it if you're fighting. It's also why you get paid really well if you actually beat the 5th round. Or, well, you get paid decently, but the item is usually worth it. So, there's that. But, yep, good luck with the goblins.
Thank you.
And you guys walk further down in the hallway, and you get to a room that is like maybe 50 feet by 50 feet large, and a 15-foot ceiling. And it's just filled with either chairs or beds or something, and or something similar. And Kioma, almost without noticing, you realize she was actually following you guys. She goes, okay, so for this, well, you can either sit comfortably in a chair, lay down in bed, whatever you feel like. You'll be at least mentally projected into the arena. It's really the only way that most of the illusions work. It's also how we're able to keep the pain like you actually feel it without it actually killing you. So.
Yo, is that a Mercy mouse?
Yep.
I got the
Got it.
same type. I got one, a Genji one for Ken.
That's funny. I got it off like Wish. Like
yeah, same.
it's so reliable.
So feel free to get comfortable, and pulls a orb out of the pocket, looks at it. You got 5 minutes.
He's like encroaching on my space.
Like I said, good luck, and then she walks off.
Alright, guys, we got a plan for these goblins.
Yo,
I'm dead.
thunderwaving.
Kill.
I laid down.
Well,
Thunderwave, okay, good plans, good plans.
Alright, well, I suppose I'll save my panthers for later.
Yeah.
Or perhaps I should, summon some, Pyder this time.
well, will they stay on the field even for the next round? Or,
That's a good question.
Wait, you can summon any small creature?
Yeah.
Depends on challenge.
Except for flying ones right now.
Or,
I can
like,
do flying,
magical
swimming.
ones.
I can do swimming.
Damn.
normal land ones.
Yeah, your
and-
only current
yeah.
limitation is flying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Never mind.
that is a lot.
Flying will be
Yeah.
soonish.
Having some flying snakes would be nice. Because they
Actually, I have
swoop in,
to
attack,
check.
and swoop out without AO.
Conjure animals, right?
Yes.
The boy.
Do you think that because it's not beast form, I could conjure flying things?
Yeah, there's no specification.
Oh wow! Let me have a look there.
Yeah, your beast form is limited.
Yeah,
uh,
limited for now. Until what
No,
level
the-
is it? Level 8?
Yeah, level 8 for
Yeah, I
normal
thought so.
druids.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only limitation to conjure animals is like I said, the challenge rating, and the duration is only up to an hour.
Yeah.
It's also concentration, so that's always annoying.
Yeah, because I can't do my mouse.
You're gonna not go for my switch.
But yeah, it doesn't have a limitation on flying or anything.
Let me have a quick look. I could summon 8 giant owls. 8 giant poisonous snakes.
Owls, you
Oh.
say?
Yeah, that would be an interesting feeling for you, I think.
Well, again, it'd be like, I guess it'd be like you summon monkeys. Like, you know, I've seen an owl.
Yeah, a giant owl. You know, a large owl that is like 12 feet tall.
Li- they wouldn't have hands.
Why
like,
can't we
you
get one of
know.
those?
Hey,
Aw, that's rough.
they can't talk.
God, you
Kidding.
could summon
Even
8 of them.
better.
Yeah, 8 of them. This is an OP spell, I gotta say.
Oh,
It's pretty
he
crazy.
is run off.
I'm just trying to think. How many does it say I can have for challenge rating 1 or any? Is it just one?
Challenge rating 1 is 2 of them.
2 of them. It's not really that many in that I actually want, but I'm trying to look for flying things. I'm
I
having
don't know,
trouble
a
finding.
brown bear is pretty good.
Yeah.
Brown bear. Do a tiger. But for 0.5, I can do a black
direwolf
bear.
is the one.
Oh shit. Big boys. I don't like how orc is on this list. I know I can't actually do it because it's not a beast. But,
Orc.
Yeah, imagine just summoning a bunch of javelins.
Oh,
Get him!
Aren't orcs
my
the
brothers.
Nightmare
My
fuel.
bro-
monstrous race? I mean,
Wait,
Simply
Sparksy, how do you rotate the picture again?
Yeah, I think orcs
Huh?
originally in the
On Clip Studio. I've
like the
accidentally
first
rotated it, and now
Monsters
it's not
manual
straight.
were
Eh.
classified as a beast.
I think it's Alt or something.
So I
Control?
press R, and I,
Oh, two
Thank
giant
you.
Drag.
ravens.
but it's
You
also
fixed it.
I can do a giant bat as well, which is kind of
it's also this these buttons on the underneath the preview.
2 giant
Okay.
swans.
Thank you.
2 giant vultures.
Okay. Well, how did you get a picture of those so quick?
You could do 4 giant wasps.
Windows key Shift
That's
S.
terrifying.
Okay.
Well, I have some ideas.
Oh
Alrighty.
boy, a huge polar bear.
Polar bears
just
8
one?
feet tall standing up.
1 huge polar bear. It's a challenge rating 2.
Oh, so I can do 1 of 2. I need to look at 2. 1 second. Polar bear.
Yep, a 1 of 2, 2 of 1, 4 of a half, and 8 of a quarter.
Hey,
Giant
Alex.
constrictor snake.
does ensnaring strike and speak with animals count as part of my like spell slots? Like for the day that I chose at the
No.
beginning? Oh. Eh. So I could have other smites, maybe.
And also because I'm not entirely prepared for this combat. Also, it's already like a little bit past 2. I don't know how long this combat will take.
Yeah,
I'll end it there.
that could work.
Um,
Divine smite.
That means I can look into, which ones I want to do anyway. That's alright.
Yeah. And I can read the spells properly. I have read them. but
I
could
think the
read them again.
first round would be quick, but then past the first round, it might take a while. So I'd rather just start combat fresh at our next session.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. That'll be all good
Fight,
for
fight, fight.
The rest of you can also read the contract of names that they signed.
What? Well, wait,
Okay,
but
yeah,
we
where
didn't.
is
We don't
this?
know about that. We didn't
Everybody
even
else
ask.
close their ears.
No, you don't know about it. I just like showing it off.
Oh, okay. I'm very concerned. Wait,
I just like being look at this,
Sparksy
look
and
at that.
Horzu signed it, right?
Yup.
Yep.
I don't like
Our
that at all.
souls have left our body, by the way.
Yeah, you'll see their
Yep,
signatures.
or
on the
dead.
contract.
What? That's not true. Where did you put it?
Should be in notes right next to the Silver Marches and Felbar notes. It'll be contract of names.
Oh, I see it.
Yo, Worf.
Hmm.
That's a lot
Empty
of stuff.
guard.
Puzzle.
Possibly. I have to wake up in 7 hours.
He's got golf.
Any letters and names
Dang,
not
really?
really given. What?
Let's go.
All right, we're gonna raid Mina.
Oh, sick! You can summon a Plesiosaurus.
Wait, you can? Oh, that sounds epic. Isn't that
I
the
think
water
The,
dinosaur?
the only downside, I think, the limitation of conjure animals is anything you've either encountered or have read about or explicitly know of.
There's a plesiosaurus like her.
Why
It
stream?
is, yeah, but it's the giant fucking Loch Ness monster looking thing.